Thank
All
you,
right.
June.
Well,
Oh,
all of this is going to have been happening while you guys got the first leg of the journey underway. And you basically make it so you will comfortably make it to the edge of the first forest. So basically where the kind of the crossroad of the roads is, um, within the first day of travel. Uh, the horses could go a bit more, but you would also be traveling in open terrain.
Oh, so it'd just be best to
So
pull
it's kind
thing
of
out.
what you want to do. You can push the horses to the limit, travel a little bit further, or you have the safety of the forest to camp in just to kind of protect yourselves.
Yeah, that's totally fine. If it makes more sense to like pull off, rest, and then take the whole like next planes better, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's probably good. Invest in your energy.
yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys make it to near towards the end of the forest, and you see the plains open up, and you make the decision to set up your camp. And yeah, is there anything anybody actually wants to do in the camp?
Not quite to my knowledge. I mean, at least for me, she'll literally just be on sentinel mode. So.
Oh yeah, you
New.
don't need sleep, do you?
Yep.
Jonah will collect some herbs.
Okay.
I think if that's part of my background feature. Hold on.
Do you have a herbalist kit? I think that's what you need.
I do have a herbalist kit. I also have this as a background, so it's more for food, I guess, but maybe you could help. And yes, I have a herbalism kit with me.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, if you want to roll your herbalism kit, to find food and fresh water.
So we never know if it's which attributes, which stat I should roll with. But
So for this one, it's going to be survival, which is wisdom.
okay, dokie.
You're able to gather up a lot of kind of the basic level herbs. Nothing necessarily kind of stands out. Just kind of some mundane ingredients. For kind of very basic potion crafting.
Nice.
All grandmas in the area already cleared everything. I just put everything in the bag. Whatever I can. Guess it'd only be good for seasoning food or whatever.
Alright. Are you going to be setting up a watch of sorts? I know Dove has obviously the ability to not sleep.
Yeah, I'm totally happy to just take the entire thing if everyone needs sleep.
Oh gosh.
I think I fell asleep before we even talked about watch. I almost didn't sleep last night, so I'm kind of...
True.
I'll keep Dove company for at least the first couple hours before I turn in.
Yeah, and Shafal will probably wake up towards the end because she only needs a couple hours anyway, I think, because she's half elf, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So she'll probably meet you at the back end after Dadier's fallen asleep.
Alright, so we're starting, it'll be Dadier and Dove. Then it'll probably be Dove in the middle, and then Dove and Shafel towards the end.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alright. In that case, literally just said it. Dove and Dadier, make me perception rolls, please.
Okay.
I'm really good at those.
Did I roll?
You did.
Accidentally,
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it honestly, it didn't do anything on my screen, so I was like, what's going on?
Okay, yeah. So despite Dove being kind of the one consummately on watch, Davia, you are the one that it's not so much as sees anything, but you hear the occasional crackle of like electricity. You know those the spheres that have like static electricity, and they make the little kind of zappy noises as they arc out. It's that kind of sound periodically in the distance.
Do I recognize that noise from my many years of travel?
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay. Would I have heard this before while traveling? Do I know if it's dangerous? Oh, I'd have no idea.
This is a mystery noise.
I was gonna say, I was like, if you ask, maybe I might try. But
how far away does it sound like these crackly cracks are?
I mean, they're quiet, so they're kind of at the edge of your hearing, so probably like 100, 120 feet.
Okay. Oh, if they're within that distance, I'll make sure Dove knows about the noise, even if she can't actually hear it.
Yeah, my non-existent ears, I swear.
Once it's pointed out to you, Dove, you would be able to hear it. As soon as kind of Davia can tell you what to listen out for. So if you want to, you can go ahead and make a history check as well.
Okay.
You are able to attribute it a little bit to an electrical sounding noise. That's about it.
I was like, yeah, it sounds kind of staticky, but that's it.
Well,
I don't know what that would be.
I'm gonna choose not to worry about it. Good night, Dove.
Good night, rest well.
I'm gonna choose not to worry about it.
I'll just be more vigilant now that there's apparently something there. So that's
Did I even get a chance to lay in bed?
Did I even?
There's a little cute horse cards.
Aww, it's so cute.
Look at this.
So I get distracted easily, guys, and so there's little things like the horse and cart that I will just find something for. So I just went and did that real quick. It's
Nice.
Nice.
You're fine. I'm ADHD queen sit over here too. I get it. Don't worry.
I will ask, do we have a covered cart or not a covered cart like this?
Not a covered cart like this.
Okay.
Exposed to the elements. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was like, I just while this is now a visual, is this confirmed or?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Is this visual accurate?
I wasn't expecting to see it already.
Since there was actual rolls happening, I thought I might as well set up a camp map, and so here it is.
There you go.
Okay.
I could also use it. It would be a pretty convenient party token for the world map.
Nice.
So yeah, the rest of the kind of Davia time of the watch passes. Dove, you're able to keep track of the noise. Doesn't appear to leave the area, but it doesn't appear to be getting any closer either.
Okay.
And yeah, if you don't do anything else during that kind of down part of the watch, Chalfel, you are woken after your 4-hour trance ends.
Ooh. By a noise, I imagine, right? I heard the noise.
You can go ahead and roll perception unless Dove just points it out to you.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, if you wake up and come on over, I'll kind of like give a small report.
Yeah, I'll probably walk over and check in, just instinctually, to see if anything happened. She's very curious, Shelfel. She's information first, usually. Personal needs later.
Yeah, so very similarly, you would once it's pointed out to you and you know what to listen for, you would be able to hear the sound as well. You can make me a Arcana or history check.
Arcana. Oh wow, my intimidation is awesome. Sorry, I just saw that.
Just in case. Good to know.
I love that.
That's
Sorry.
funny.
Just scrolled by it and I was like, ah.
Hey, I don't know about my Arcana, but my intimidation is top notch.
It's, you're right.
Excuse me. So, Shalvel, you would be able to narrow it down even further still. To you, you are able to pinpoint it down to specifically the arcing sound of electricity. It would be something that you would have seen in electrical spells being cast and stuff like that.
Okay.
Once they arc out, it's basically the exact same noise.
Okay.
You're just not used to hearing it this quietly.
Yeah. This is a very strange place to be hearing electrical sounds. As Shalfel kind of mumbled that to herself, but loud enough for everybody to hear around her anyhow. This is very strange.
I mean, maybe it's someone working on something from a distance.
Maybe.
Because otherwise, I can't think of any reason why someone else would be doing this.
Yeah. Does it sound incredibly far away?
It's still averaging about 100 feet away.
100
so
feet,
it's kind
not
of on
bad.
the edge. Yeah. So it's on the edge of your audio range.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, Shalfel is incredibly impulsive and curious. So is it possible for her to kind of sneak off? She's not going to do it recklessly. She'll communicate with Dove.
I was like,
she'll
if
be
you're
like,
leaving my side, I will be like, where are you going?
yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll turn to Dove and go, I'm going to go for a quick little walk. And you'll see her kind of pocket her notebook and kind of don her hood and start to like...
I will put my hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
Are you gonna go check out that sound?
Shelfel's a terrible liar, and she goes, no, and looks away from you immediately.
She'll, she'll kind of just be like, I'm only asking just for confirmation in case something happens. I know direction to go.
Well, in
And
that
if you
case,
are
yes.
prepared- Okay. I was like, the best thing to do if we're gonna be in a group is to be truthful. So, safety first in my eyes. Can you see well in the dark? I've never asked.
Shalfel nods and says she appreciates your logic, and she can. I believe she's got dark vision, right, with the half elf bit.
Yep.
So yeah.
The dark vision person in the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wood elf too,
Okay.
I think, so I should be okay. Half elf, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, with that assurance, Dove will kind of take her hand back and just be like, okay, well, don't be too long.
Shalfel nods and says, if I'm not back within the half hour, feel free to sound the alarm. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, I will go back in sentry, but I will be like continuously like watching in her direction as she leaves.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Shuffle's got the fire water, of course. Tequila.
That would not surprise me.
Tequila.
Brother.
So, Shalfel's taking a walk into the woods.
An investigative, stealthy stroll. And woods. To go.
Phone pointed at her.
So I think
Right.
that means you want to roll stealth.
I would love
as you set off
to.
on this journey.
I would love to, if I can. Ah, please.
Okay.
Nice.
and roll me investigation.
You got it. Where is it? There we go.
When you're smart.
How far would you want to be traveling? Like, how committed to this investigative stealthy stroll are you?
Oh, she's committed. She wants to find the source of that noise.
So you'll go
into madness.
So you'll go until you find the source.
Yep.
All right. In that case,
she's rested.
Get to about. It'll basically say you get close to the edge of the map here, so that's about how far away you are from the camp.
Okay.
A good 6-second sprint to get back to the camp. And at this point, you're starting to notice things like snapped twigs, but with charred ends, and branches that are bent the wrong way, kind of like they've fallen maybe down, but snapped inward or something. Very kind of weird. It's just little details like that aren't right scenes. And then as you kind of get to this specific point, you can hear the sound. It's a lot more like a constant crackling sound that you can just hear, and you're very quickly able to scan. And I will be showing you a picture in your private chat, apparently.
Okay.
Hey. The last time this happened, it was terrifying.
I know. Last time I got in trouble. This is kind of funky because honestly, like out of game, this is not typically how I play. I don't usually veer off, but Shalfeld definitely would do this, so gotta do it.
I'm up for it.
You see that tumbling around.
Okay. Alright. Shalfel is gonna oh wait, yeah, you go first, obviously.
Yeah, before you're able to do anything else, this thing has to now make a perception roll.
Oh, fun.
We'll see how much of a boo-boo I made here, real quick.
I did an oopsie.
So as you kind of spot this thing, I'm assuming at this point Shalfel has stopped moving.
Yes, definitely. Probably crouched in a bush.
The being that you see kind of comes to a stop itself. And you hear this kind of mechanical clicking and whirring sound. And its head seems to rotate. Not that it kind of looks any different when it does so, but the head kind of rotates. And then, like, its whole body just turns to face your direction.
Shoot. Alright.
So now you're free to move and do whatever you like.
Okay. Let's see. Hold a moment. All right, I'm gonna try to be sneaky about this. I think I'm gonna try to back out. Has this thing noticed me essentially, or not noticed me yet? Just notices a presence.
Well, okay, that's a fair point. Go ahead and roll insight. That is a fair point.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I usually throw the wrenches.
No, that's good. Especially people like to roll. You would get the idea that it at least knows something is near.
Okay.
It's very difficult because of head situation.
The thing, yeah.
to fully know. But it definitely knows of the presence.
Okay.
You can't be 100% sure if it knows where you are exactly yet.
Okay, perfect. Shalfel's gonna try to stealthily back her way, like walk backwards towards the camp, and she's definitely going to have a dagger sheathed or unsheathed at this point. And I guess I gotta roll for stealth again, huh?
Yes, please. Okay, as you walk back, so we'll do this.
Uh-oh.
No.
Half of your movement speed.
Okay.
So that is
It's
20. So you get down to about here.
35.
You would be confirmed that the creature is in fact locked onto your presence.
Ah, shoot.
As it almost matches your movement, though it is not trying to move stealthily or carefully. So in that respect, Dove, can you go ahead and roll me another perception check, please? With advantage this time, because you are.
I'm aware.
Yeah, and you're also like keeping an eye on Shalfel's whereabouts.
You're informed for the
Keeping an
problem.
okay eye, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm keeping a shit eye.
Good.
Woo!
20.
Thank God.
Girls gotta stick together.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh God, I can still see her.
Where is she? I see her X-ray vision into the woods.
So, like, given that the only sounds you have been hearing are this crackling sound, and then you know Shalfel's gone off, you at least have an area you can focus on, like hone in on. So you would see Shalfel up to the moment she disappears, and then you will see her slowly edging back, trying to like very cartoon walk.
Yeah.
Backtracking her
Creepy
steps.
sneak, like.
And then you would hear just a rustle and a crunch. Something heavy, not very dexterous, kind of mobile. Just crunching leaves and broken twigs and stuff as the sound appears to get louder.
I'll,
and basically from where you are, you would probably see it. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it on the map now.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
What in the nine hells is this?
Hands.
I found a thing.
Nine hands.
I found a thing.
I really want to touch its noggin.
I know, right?
It's
Looks
like
like
some
something
hair stand on it.
Yeah.
Like something I did in kindergarten.
So
Yeah, right? I always used to touch those at the store.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
This is slightly more serious.
Hi.
Yeah, you have to plug for a hand.
Is it pretty like noticeable that it's like sort of steadily also stalking Shafel like back as well? Or is it just...
Yes, and you for you would know it is not even trying to steadily move. It's going full force. It just can't move very far. But it is like Shalfel is doing the kind of tiptoe back, and she managed to do about 20 feet, and then this thing just does 20 feet in a straight line. That is about its limit.
Okay. I'm going to first pass by the boys, and then I'm going to round over here, and as I'm passing by them and kind of like, you know, like a whisper shout?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna basically tell them to, I'm just gonna be like, on your feet, we have a visitor.
I'm right.
And
Right. Just one night.
and then if anyone is looking at me, I will kind of seem very like crouched, as if still hoping to keep out of sight, but like my heavy crossbow's out.
Where's Shalfel?
She went to go check on a sound.
What a brilliant idea.
She's doing fine.
I'm doing great. I have the situation under control to some degree.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everyone except for Dove, will be able to get one kind of additional turn in. Because like you woke them up, you alerted them, so Dadia and Jonah get to kind of react quickly. And Shalfel is constantly moving back, so I'm going to give her another turn as well. So let's go with Shalfel because you are, kind of the vibe that you're going for.
Okay. If Shalfel's noticed that this thing's following her, instinctually she's gonna probably start a little zigzag, like serpentine tiptoe, to try to see if she can.
Serpentine, I hate that.
Yeah, exactly. To see if she can kind of obscure this thing's hone it's got on her, to some degree.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to kind of show where you move your token around.
So she'll try a couple spots and try to go maybe back towards it a little bit, then backwards. She's trying to hack this thing to some degree, so she's gonna be a little crazy with it. It's like she's dancing around the trees and stuff.
I am trying to keep out of sight, so I don't know if you want me to roll stealth or not, but I'm not sure if it's...
Yes, please. If you're trying to stay out of sight.
Yeah.
Could be a tree.
Not to be, like, standing right there.
Okay. Yeah, so, Shalfel, you would kind of be able to tell that your movement has discombobulated it a little bit. It does seem to be kind of in the process of refocusing on you, but you know that at least that your action was successful.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know if I can stealth this thing. That's important information to have.
Jonah, you are awoken by this this warning. That
Hey,
you have a
Mary!
visitor.
Awesome timing. Welcome in.
Basically
I hope you're
can
doing
hear
well.
Shalfel running back and
I've
forth
been
above
missing
you.
your streams, but every time you're on, I'm like, I gotta get in there. I hope I get to them
So
this
I
weekend.
saw Dove hiding.
Thank you for being in. You
I guess.
rock. Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, you would have.
All the love.
Daily is also woken up. Is the cart and the horses kind of secured? Like, I mean, or if they're not gonna run away if they want to run away, right?
We probably would have put them against the post, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like they are attached. Like it seems like. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just turn toward Daily and I'll just go. Right, Daily, keep your eyes steady. Please don't let Shalfel get killed.
Morning.
Come on, off you go. And I'll just give him a quick bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So there's that. Oh, because they are consumable. Fuck. Yeah. And then I'll just. Do I have just one action or a whole turn?
Yeah, just kind of the one action.
Okay.
Also, you have had the benefit of a long rest, so I'm not sure if you got back your other bardic inspiration die that you gave Dove.
Well, now I did, I guess.
Yes, you have that back now, just to let you know.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
You can also move as well. That's the other thing you can do.
Can I attempt to hide behind this tree instead of moving?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth. That is basically just kind of moving around to the other side of the tree. So
yeah. I can roll stealth. I'm such a rogue. I'm such a gangster. Or not.
He's rolling. Oh no.
These things happen.
All right. Nadia, you are awoken, inspired, and then you kind of see Jonah like hide behind a tree with his legs sticking out one side and his head out the other.
I'm just gonna kind of shake my head and move my 30 feet up here.
Okay.
And I'm not being stealthy at all.
Gotcha.
And I will see the creature and I'm gonna shout out, "Oi! What are you
Okay,
doing
mate.
chasing her? Does he look aggressive or does he look friendly?
I'm so glad that the streams line up nice and you
I'm
like
gonna go
D&D,
for an
Mary. I'm so happy you're
aggressive.
here. Thank you.
Cool.
We're
do
in
you wanna
combat
smack
now. We'll
him?
see what happens.
I'm gonna smack him. So I'm gonna use my dash action to move an extra 3 feet right up next to his face, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Quicken spell on Green Flame Blade, so I can just smack him.
Heck yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is your
Maul.
maul.
Yes.
I
Okay.
forgot about the meta magic stuff.
And I will use my 1d6 Bardic Inspiration die.
There you
Alright,
go.
go ahead and roll it.
I do not know how much I have to roll here, but I hope it's fine.
D6.
Well, I know that part, like how high I
Okay.
rolled actually.
He doesn't, yeah, he doesn't need to know, he doesn't know the AC. A 13 is not enough.
Feels bad. Okay.
Oof,
As you
this
are
thing.
up close with it now, Daydia,
Yep.
you are able to very, very clearly see all the intricate metalwork design. Just kind of letting you know this thing is going to be it's going to be durable.
Cool. Good to know. All right. Well, I am near it, and Chapelle is no longer in danger, so
Yep.
that's my thing.
The stealth has been
Alright.
broken.
Then we will go ahead and roll initiative. Please.
Hurrah!
Is it this point its name gets
Really?
The only not one I need to think about today.
Yeah, right.
Best of both worlds.
Right.
I see you really well, but I'm gonna go probably.
I'm gonna
fast.
go, yeah. I'm fully informed, but I'm gonna be slow about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I look at all those 17s.
I know, I was gonna say, like, dang.
Lordy. Alright, so very fittingly, Chafel, you are the first to respond to actual combat.
Fantastic. She's gonna try. Am I within range of this thing, actually? Hold on. I get so cocky. I'm like, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Hang on. What is the range on this again? Dee-dee-dee. It will hopefully be worth it. I'll have to see. Give me the info, bro. There we go. Watch me accidentally click something again.
Uh-oh.
I'm not very close to it, though, right? No, I'm not gonna fireball yet.
I think you're about 15 feet from it.
15 feet?
Yep, 15 feet.
I know. The thing I wanted. Oh, wait, hang on. Yes! Okay.
What was that?
Can I cast Lightning Lure on this guy? It says I can do a creature of my choice within 15 feet of me. And they have to succeed on a
yes.
strength saving throw. Dee-dee-dee. Okay, now if I can
Okay.
actually roll it. Let me see here. There we go.
He is going to willingly fail.
Uh-oh.
What?
Doesn't
Oh,
have
no.
electricity.
Oof.
So you hit him
Alright, you
and you pull him 15 feet towards you. Is it 15 feet with lightning lure?
I thought so, but
It's-
I think 5 feet toward me?
10 feet towards
10
you.
feet toward me,
And
okay.
then if it's and then if it's within 5 feet of you, you deal damage to it.
Okay.
So it's just gonna barge past Daydia here. And Shelfell basically lassos this thing with an electric lasso, pulls it closer to her.
Cowgirl's got a
He
cowgirl.
just seems to let it happen. And yes, the lightning damage, it does arc out to it, but you see its head just basically kind of fizzles and seems to absorb the attack. And it appears unharmed.
Ugh. Shelfell, like, cusses in Elvish and is like, dang, I was wrong.
Yep.
Alright. Do I have...
Still have everything else to do.
I was gonna say, can I, like, now non-stealthily back myself up away from this thing?
If you move,
Uh-huh.
it will get an attack of opportunity.
Eek. That's true.
That is the only thing to worry about.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, now that I think about it, how far away is Daydeer from me? Just kidding.
What?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So just as a point for attacks of opportunity rules, if you circle around a creature, as long as you don't leave its attack range, you're fine. So like you can move closer to Daydeer and not take an attack.
That would be ideal
just as
to
long
be.
As you don't leave the 5-foot radius.
Yeah, I'll remain in the 5-foot radius and pop over here because I realize I've made this mess anyhow. So I'm going to back Daydeer up.
It's fine.
Be like, whoops. And be like, okay, so electrical damage, no go on this one.
With that, Daydeer.
So you said this guy is made of metal, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my hammer off my my belt.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast heat metal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at you go.
Okay, so.
No, here's the hammer.
And don't now fears the hammer.
New fear unlocked.
Yeah, the hammer does
phobia.
restriction. It has to be within a range of 5 feet.
Yeah.
But
Dove's gonna maintain a range of 5 feet.
You can make
Yeah.
those smoking hot.
It can get rid of its plating. I'm just trying to remember. Is it?
I clicked it through, so
I know. I'm reading it very badly. Okay, so when you cast a spell and then bonus action and then it. Okay, then so it is just going to take the initial 2d8 fire damage. So go ahead and roll that for me.
I can find the number 8 on my keyboard. There we go.
Usually it's 7.
Sometimes. I'm surprised.
All right.
And then I don't suppose I can use my bonus action to like squeeze in between angry guy and shove Shellfell behind me, can I?
You can, at the very least, push. You can move Shellfell. Like,
Nudge.
like, you stay in place, grab Shellfell, and just rotate.
Deal.
Like, pick her up, rotate on your knees, put her down.
Get
Deal.
rotated.
It is forced movement on her part, so there's no
Yep.
attack of opportunity.
Correct.
You don't have to move anywhere, so
Nope.
it is just your. I apologize wholeheartedly for saying this, Shellfell, but this is just your object interaction.
Okay. Well then, are you calling me an object? I'm just kidding.
That's one strike, Philip. One strike.
One strike.
Alright.
I get 3 for the whole campaign. It's fine.
Alright, well put her up here. There you go.
You heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Yes.
Shelf, Elf on the Shelf.
Alright, and then I will not keep my back to this guy and turn around and face him again, and that's my turn. Alright.
Alright.
That's what her name's based off of, Elf on the Shelf.
He has disadvantage on attack throws and ability checks.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Jinx.
Yes, it does.
And that is. Okay.
Someone in chat echoed noise for us.
Dadia, what armor are you wearing?
Right, Mary? Noise.
It's
I
metal.
love
It's
it.
chainmail.
Okay.
Jinx.
In that case, the creature is going to turn to face you.
Yep.
And it is going to, you would hear these gears start to turn and start to kind of gear up inside it, and the plug hand that it has starts to spark and crackle.
Oh, shit.
It is going to fire a bolt of static electricity at you.
Okay.
So
90 feet, nice.
Is it a saving throw?
It just happens because it's electricity targeting metal.
Yep.
So it does just happen. But that is its action, so it can't do anything else.
Okay.
And nothing appears to happen, but your armor is crackling.
Oh,
and then it is actually going to does it want to chase Shalfell down is the question. No. So you get attack of opportunity, Dadia.
Yeah, boy. Smack that. Sorry. Smack him. I rolled 2.
Earworm.
I did roll 2 dice there for me to reroll.
The 19 does hit, so go ahead and roll the...
There you go.
Doing it to myself.
You only rolled one.
Wait, did it automatically re-roll them, or... Wait, what happened there? It rolled so many dice. I'm confused. Okay, well...
Yeah,
let me roll a fresh d6 to replace that one, then.
I was going to take the 4.
Okay, that's fine, too.
So that goes up to 11 damage.
I'm just going to click this through to see what it's doing. Yeah, it rolled 4 dice for some reason.
Ooh. That's a lot of dice.
It is strange.
Do you have anything like your proficiency connected to it or something?
Okay, that's right. No, I'm just not going to worry about it. It's fine. We'll just listen to what the numbers say at the bottom right.
Fair.
Those are the real numbers.
But then it is going to continue its little
Jaunt.
Jonah.
Not looking good. I'm going to. Well, Dove is supposed to be hidden, so I don't want to reveal her position. Is this Minuteman glowing?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can see him. I don't. Yeah, no, magic is dangerous. I mean, this type of magic. Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so Jonah will put like, 2 fingers in his mouth and like whistle very loudly, and the whistle sound will like convert into like a stringing. I mean, not stringing, but like a high pitched. How do I say this? Like mechanic whine, and I'll just cast. And then a bubble of blackish liquid will appear next to him, and I'll cast acid splash on his ass.
Right on the ass.
Nice.
So he needs a dex save.
Does need a dex save.
Something tells me he's not very dexterous.
It's a save, not an ability check. Never mind.
I was just gonna. That's the thing. I was double checking that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it makes it. Yeah, it just makes it.
Wow.
Literally.
This motherfucker.
And that's with a -2 dex, by the way.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it rolled exactly what it needed.
That's okay. That's the game.
As it do.
Alright, so yeah, the black bubble explodes, but yeah, I guess it just doesn't take anything. That's my action.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, no, I'll move. Well, not too close to Vokal, actually. Actually, I'll move that way. Hold on, I'm trying to see what's the best. I'm gonna move this way, like. Yeah, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Done.
Hello.
Hello. You've been in this bush for a while now.
I'm just vibing, waiting.
It's a nice bush, sounds like.
It's good leaves.
It's good leaves, it's good leaves.
Okay, so I am doing a sneaky, I think. Not entirely sure, to be honest.
I think you're sneaking.
Intended?
Yeah, to my knowledge. So I am going to just go ahead and give. Let's see. We'll do Firebolt.
Yeah.
At So yeah.
All right.
Throw. There it goes. I wish that for some reason didn't have a D20 roll.
Yeah, that should have done it.
Hmm.
What the hell?
Roll 20 being weird.
In the spell card page on your spells tab, just where it says attack from none, make it ranged.
Oh, I didn't change that. Okay,
Doing that from memory.
Okay. Well, then with the 7, I'll just throw the roll then again.
I'll take the higher damage. I don't mind. I do that in general anyway.
Well,
it's the exact same.
you get 7.
You're getting a 7, and an 8 also doesn't hit. So, there's now just a random tree on fire.
Oops.
Just.
It's fine. It's that one in particular.
It's nature, it's what happens.
Oh yeah, I have 35. Okay, move over 35 feet full to take some partial cover behind this tray.
Right.
Cool. You got it.
The tray.
Alright.
My tray.
Shout out.
Yes.
The creature. And then there is also a sudden source of fire. You didn't cause.
Shelfel's eyes light up and it kind of looks like she's gonna do. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, right. Exactly, essentially, yeah. She's gonna kind of like look and glance and kind of lean towards it, like she really wants to go mess with it really bad. But she kind of shakes her head and like twitches her ears and focuses back. And it might. Okay, I have 30 feet from this thing, right? But Daydier's kind of in the way, yeah?
You will have to move, yes.
Okay. Will I, or let me can I present a possibility? You can tell me no, DM. It's fair. Can I shout at Daydier to duck?
Okay.
I am just trying to figure out if Daydier can duck enough.
Okay.
Because he is considerably taller than you.
That's true, and I want to make sure that he doesn't get any like extra stuff flying by him. It might be a problem.
Are you still considered a medium creature?
Me?
Yeah.
I am technically yes.
Okay.
I believe so. Medium size, medium. Yes, that is what it says right now.
If you were large, I probably could just walk in your space, but that's fine. You could yell at Daydier to move out of the way. Ducking is not going to be enough just because of his pure size.
All right, I was gonna say.
Just take a single
I will
step.
take my single step around him for sure.
Yeah.
I will move around.
I'm pretty sure it's literally only the direct, direct diagonal that counts. Because if you take it off mapping, I can make it go to this square.
She she can do whatever she's doing while I'm zigzagging while running to him.
Serpentine. I'm telling you, it works
like
every
that.
time. That's what I do at any
Just
time I'm
like that.
panicked. All right, so yeah, we'll have her take a step or so forward and be next to Daydeer instead. And then she's about 30 feet away from the thing, I believe. So can I cast a chromatic orb and throw it at that thing?
You can, in fact, do that.
Spooky.
Powerful spell.
What now?
Chromatic orb.
And do I get to pick the damage? I forget. Is it random?
You do get to pick the damage.
Yes.
Out of the base elemental ones.
Cold damage would be the preferred, I believe. Or, yeah, cold
Alright.
damage. Perfect. Okay. I would like to shoot some cold damage at this thing. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and click it through. See if it hits.
Please, what? Cast level 1?
Yeah, level 1.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you don't have the advantage, unfortunately, but...
Nuggets.
So the 10 does miss.
Darn.
The cold orb just like flies over to that tree that's on fire and it's like...
Problem solved.
Ta-da! No,
We
it does
got
kind
it.
of, yeah. Like it veers off. You're kind of overcorrecting Daydeer in your way and it just kind of flies a little bit wide.
She was really nervous about hitting you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nice. Anything else?
Let's see. Nah, I think I'm okay for now. That was my idea.
It was a good idea.
There.
Daydeer.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna start running at him, and as I do, I'm gonna tap my hammer, and use my bonus action to make him take another 2d8 fire damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
Is it running away from us?
Oh, wait, hold on. Before it takes that damage, Daydeer, you're taking some damage.
What kind of damage?
Lightning damage.
I'm going to let's see how much it is first, actually.
It is well. So I'm gonna bring you back a little bit, just because it does trigger.
Hey,
first
Nero,
step,
welcome
and that may
in.
change what
I
you
hope you're
decide to
doing
do.
well.
Okay.
So you will move one step.
My D&D ones are
Okay.
a little bit
Your
quieter,
armor
but I'm really happy that you're
will
in.
zap
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I love your
you also
chunky
static
cat
damage
too. Your chunky black
Okay.
cat.
Force
Ah.
5.
Jelly has an orange one, and I love
Jesus
that
Christ.
one too.
I'm
It's so
using absorb
perfect.
elements.
I hope you're doing well,
Your
Nero.
armor is still crackling.
That's fine. I take half damage from that,
So
And
you
I have-
take 2.
and I have resistance to electricity now.
Yes.
Very cool.
I'm still going to use my bonus action to do the fire damage, because that's free.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take one more step.
Alright,
And
alright.
you
That's-
take 3 more points.
That's fine.
And
Is
then
it?
your armor is still crackling. You take one more shot.
Alright,
Okay,
alright.
luckily, it cannot kill you. I was just gonna say it cannot. You take 3 more points of lightning damage. Your
Okay.
armor has stopped crackling.
Hell yeah! Alright, take my last step.
Why?
And now it takes the fire damage.
Okay.
Sir.
You better hit him after this.
Alright.
Real quickly, maybe let me roll 3 con saves
No,
for the
whoa.
Oh, real
for
quickly.
concentration.
Okay, yeah.
The concentration is all, because I'm nice like that. 1, 2.
Yeah, okay, let's fall in on the
3.
middle one.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm good on all those because it's all at least double the damage I took for each one. So
Ooh.
No,
Right?
it's 10 or half the damage you took.
I'm doing
so
pretty
I'm
good,
still
Nero.
good, by the way.
I always get excited
No
on
need
Fridays for
credits.
D&D. It's a heck of a
Is
way
it
to end my week. It's
man?
awesome. I hope you're doing well.
It's 10
How are
or
you?
half the damage you take.
How's
whichever
streaming
is
been?
higher.
You've been going like crazy. It's
Whatever is
awesome.
higher,
I
okay,
love
you
peeking
get
in
it.
there and seeing how you're
No,
doing.
no, yeah.
So then he can't take that 4 damage then because the heat metal would have worn off.
Correct.
Okay. Well,
But it also means that you didn't waste your bonus action to do it.
true. I have a bonus action still. I'm gonna use my bonus action for a second wind.
Ooh,
Alright.
dinner with friends. Perfect Friday night. That's awesome. I hope it's good food.
Some
I
max
should do
HP
that
again.
soon. Honestly,
fine.
you're reminding me I need to reach out to friends more and try to go do something.
That was
As much as I love hanging out with these guys on stream and everybody else, I just,
and
you know,
then
I
I'm
keep
gonna
forgetting to go
smack
out. I have too much fun inside. Ah.
That does not hit.
Oh.
IHOP, so it's gonna be awesome.
Well,
That's
I'm still
great.
healthy, and
Oh, I
am
love
surviving
IHOP
to the end
actually.
of my next turn,
I was
so,
introduced to the magic a
Yay.
while back.
This is true, and all of these
So
are
good.
things.
yes.
It's character sheet broke, so I need to do this.
Uh-oh.
Got a broken character sheet already. Kill.
This thing is going to. Doesn't really like you, Dadia.
That is acceptable.
Really?
So it's going to. You will hear again more.
Yeah, Breakfast 24/7 is like OP. I love it.
Whirring taking
It's-
place on inside.
I always go to
Yeah.
Denny's or
And
we don't have
then
as many IHOPs
this
near me, but I'll go to Denny's or
wave
IHOP
of
or Waffle
energy
House
will
or
just
something.
erupt
Because you
from
can get dinner stuff there too. Like it's the ultimate
and you
stop,
are
right?
push. Well, actually, I need a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Is this
Um,
first damage, by the way?
It's
Whatever it is
not
being?
damage at all.
Oh, is it just something? Okay. Strength
Yeah.
save?
Strength save, yeah.
I'm good at those.
Is it your strength save and your athletics? It's the same modifier, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine then. Yeah, no, that's fine. So you are,
So it's probably. I was thinking it was Thunderwave, but Thunderwave is thunder damage anyway. So.
yeah. No, this is just purely a magnetic repulsion blast.
Oh. Too bad.
You are pushed back only a little bit of the distance instead.
Cool.
Say hello.
Oh. Well, I am back.
That's quite
Okay.
a big ass distance.
So I also need to check. Shelfeld, you don't have anything metallic on you, do you?
Sure, well, I.
Weapon and armor. I'm not gonna have you go through your entire. build and
Okay,
stuff, so
okay.
Weapons and armor. Are fine.
Weapons and armor. I do have weapons. I do not have armor. I use mage armor, so. I do
Oh,
have
you've got daggers. haven't you?
daggers. Yeah, and a hammer.
Uh,
Like a regular hammer?
oh yeah.
not a day to your
Go
hammer, a
ahead,
regular
make
hammer.
me- Oh, actually, you don't have any of your hammers, your daggers in your hand, do you? Or
No.
do you?
I
No.
don't.
So they're
know.
just kind of yeeted away from you.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
just
I-
kind of fall off in the forest in the distance.
Oh gosh, I do have that one thing too that I just sent you in the messages.
Oh yeah, that will be fine.
That will be fine. Okay, rock on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that as a rough area for where the daggers land. It's a
Oh,
lot
Lord.
further away, but yeah, that's only so it's somewhere over here, like right off the top of the map.
My daggers have been yeeted.
Bye-bye. Jonah.
Oh, Nero, I'm so glad you
Same
decided to
question.
come hang out with me
Metal
for a
armor,
few.
metal
I love
weapons.
that. Thank you. I love your bats so much. They're so cute. Like bats are so cute. I feel like they're really underrated animals, to be honest. I love them. They're like little sky puppies to me.
You have the hand
So
axe
sweet.
that gave you?
I have it in my bag of holding, so it's not
There,
there.
yes. Alright, so
I
your
just have a
dagger.
dagger.
And it's also not drawn?
It's
Or is
not
it now?
drawn.
Okay, so that is just going to get kind of flung back as this blast of energy waves out. Yours will hopefully at least land. Yeah, it will land on screen. Right.
So somewhere here. Okay, right here. Good.
Smacked right
And the
there.
question I was really worried about asking.
Oh, no.
No, you just happen to be one square outside
Oh no.
of this blast, so you
Oh,
are
Yay.
safe. Because that would have wrecked Dom.
I've probably just tossed my entire entity, yeah.
Oh no.
But you
Love
are
that.
just out of it.
Wonderful.
But again, it's
They are
action, so
amazing.
it's
That is
done.
exactly what they are. You're
He's
right.
gonna move.
They're so
Um,
interesting. I went into a deep dive on bats. I deep dive a lot. I've actually thought about doing it on stream before.
Yes, it's
Just
gonna-
because
it's
I'm
gonna
so into stuff
play- it's gonna
randomly.
try and
And
get
sharks
back
and
to-
bats were a big thing for me when I was young.
Same here.
So, big time bat love over here.
Oh.
Oh
Joey.
no.
Yeah, just question because I missed it. Did Bay Deer weapons had also been knocked away?
No, because he made his save. So he managed to keep all of his.
Okay. Well, that's a surprise hit from his part. I'm just checking something real quick because it would be super fun if it succeeds. 90 feet. Alright. So, I guess in a reflex and frustration because my dagger has been knocked away, Jonah's just gonna be like, hey! And I'm going to cast Catapult on the dagger on the ground. And it's gonna fly 90 feet in this direction.
Nice.
So it got knocked away from me, and I'll just go, hey! And then like flung my hand because it doesn't have any verbal components, and and it just goes the other way. It just go the other way. So it's a dex save, I think.
It is, yeah. Could fail this one. There we go. And it
Juicy.
what? So it takes. So it's 3d8 plus. Excuse me. Plus the dagger.
I think they both
itself.
take 3d8s, yeah.
No, I mean sorry. The dagger damage adds on to it, so it's 3d8 plus 1.
Does it?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. If you're flinging your dagger.
Throwing a knife is kind of dangerous.
A little bit.
So for the spell damage was 3d8, and I add dagger damage as well, so 1d4.
Yeah, so another d4 on top of that.
Okay,
Nice.
so 15 damage.
Yep. And as this dagger flies through the air, it collides straight with the glass ball on top of this creature's head, and it pops like a light bulb.
Nice.
And the whole creature just kind of like freezes in place for a moment, and then you just hear the creaking of it starting to like crumble down as it just falls into bits on the floor.
Nice.
Heck yeah, well done.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap.
Get wrecked.
Nice stuff.
Nice little.
I would like to start investigating it.
I'm gonna pick up the dagger and then join.
So, the majority of the components are just regular, the metal pieces and the metal sheet and stuff like that. Nothing stands out. However, kind of in the center of the pile of rubble, there is a small crystalline metallic core that is glowing with the same kind of purple light that the head of the creature was glowing with, and thrumming within it.
Shalfel's definitely scurried over to kind of peek over their shoulders at this thing. It is.
And you want to add that to your inventory. It is called a magnetite heart.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick it up and hold it in my hand, and watch it
Just gonna
slowly move
touch it.
towards my chainmail on my arm.
So
What is that?
it kind of reacts a bit more to kind of what you want it to do. So you can kind of flick it between it being attracted to your armor and being repulsed from your armor. Very, very minorly. The thing is moving very slowly as it does.
This is fine.
But you can feel that control over it.
Oh, I bet I can make something interesting out of this.
Is that what kept it going?
Oh, it's
Not-
the very. Go ahead.
Shalfel will nod vigorously. Yes.
At the very least, it was part of what was making it do the weird pushback thing.
So it reacted as a reverse magnet to push everything away.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it can work as a normal magnet as well. Do I see Shalfel just staring at it?
Yes.
Yes, aggressively so. She's going, you can do so much with it.
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow at you, like, would you like to look at it?
She nods vigorously and says, would you let me? Would you let me?
I'm just gonna hold it in my hand and hold it out and flip it upside down, waiting for you to put your hand out for me to drop it into.
She's gonna hold both her hands out gingerly and like eyes all on the ball on the heart.
I'll drop it into your hands.
Hands. Nice.
When you're done studying it, we can probably make use out of it.
Sounds good. She says she starts grumbling and fiddling with it immediately.
Would you like that to be in your inventory or mine?
We can keep it in yours for now since it's gonna go back to you eventually anyhow, and I'll write down that I have the heart
Cool.
for study.
Ooh, what can we make out of that? Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the corpse is, like I said, it's kind of just base parts. You can get like kind of sheets of metal. You can get gears.
I was gonna say, Loki, Dove would probably be researching through that shit because she can just literally
I know, I saw that.
play like Bionicles.
This is like a transplant.
Right?
Jonah's just hiding behind Dove as she searches for the corpse.
Is it just steel?
Fair.
It's like corrugated iron.
Alright, not interested.
Yeah, no, she's looking through that because she's interested in the fact that electricity didn't harm it. So she's gonna be kind of looking at the scraps and the bits and whatnot, and like maybe if there's any like detachable items or the shoulder parts and and just kind of.
You would probably be able to tell just from the basic materials. It's a
Chova,
solid
welcome
part
in.
that
I
is
hope you're
the
doing well.
heart
Are you sleepy?
that was also, yeah. that
Chova
was
said
also
hello,
the
says
electric
Chova
iron.
in a peaceful, soothing,
Okay.
almost dreamy voice. Thanks for saying hi, Mary. Hey, Chova.
Okay.
Hope you're doing well.
Just everything else is
Those
just
frogs are
very-
too
like I said,
cute.
it is just mundane parts.
Too
You can
cute.
take as much of it as you like, but
Yeah,
there's nothing about it that it gives off magical stuff.
Yeah, she will. She'll kind of take a couple scraps of it. Maybe like some of like the forearms and the shoulder blades, like she mentioned.
Yeah.
Just to maybe augment, or to maybe like. She's probably gonna go to Data and be like, so. Can this work?
What are you referring to when you say can this work?
She'll be kind of like holding up, like maybe like the forearm piece and kind of like place it sort of on top of her own forearm, or like she's kind of doing that. But
I'm not familiar with the way you were constructed, but I
guess
can
that makes sense.
I can take a look at the very least.
Okay. Yeah, she'll take a few scraps and then toss it into the wagon. Was there anything in the
Interesting.
pockets too? Is what she was.
Jova said, I'm doing well, just a lot of work, especially tomorrow, 8-ish hours. How about you, Marion and Bridal?
Yeah.
I am doing
yeah,
great. I
it-
am so happy it's Friday,
it was-
Jova. I
it was
can't
a
even, like,
female,
tell you how happy I
woman.
am it's Friday.
It doesn't have
I hope that
How
you
dare
get
you,
a
but you will.
short-ish day tomorrow. I hope it's easy. You know, I know how food service can be, so I really hope it's an easy, smooth one.
Gonna use it well.
Yeah, it better be freaking like friendship ending on that third one.
Jova, what is Friday? I haven't had a Friday in years. I lived that life for sure. For the first like
Oh,
8
you
years
guys
of me
all
working,
me.
I was no Fridays. Didn't exist. Weekends weren't a thing.
Perfect.
It was too many crazy schedules.
Yeah, so,
Ah.
she'll just
I hope you get one
grab a
someday
few
though.
pieces,
Like I
and
hope you
then,
get some
if nothing
regularity.
else seems
That'd be awesome.
Or like items or cloth or whatever, then
What was this thing?
Yeah, Mary said make sure to get some rest soon. Yeah,
myself as well.
definitely, definitely.
too.
Self-care, self-care.
Yes.
I know you hit that gym though too, so
Can I roll
that's
maybe,
also
like,
self-care. It
history and
counts.
see if I've
It's
seen
therapy.
anything too long of a life.
You would not have at all.
Okay.
The closest that you would get, Dove, and this is a very mundane point, it is just a pure metal construct.
Okay.
That's not as strange as a warforged, but it's still a little bit out there.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the main reason she's interested. So.
Sharfel, where did you find that exactly?
The heart? I'm assuming?
No, I mean
Or
the
Oh, this thing.
this thing we. that
She's very focused on the new thing she got. Novelty's a thing. So, I was wandering a little bit quietly, sneakily maybe, in the woods, and
as you should, yes.
I heard some crackles, and I found some burnt twigs and leaves, and this thing was kind of just existing electrically within a clearing, and it seemed to lock on to me. But I was able to obstruct its vision or tracking technology somehow. Or it's very strange. The combination of magic and tech has always been something I want to dive deeper into. So anything you guys don't want off this thing, let me know.
Oh, I want nothing to do with this thing.
Fair enough.
Very fair. Yeah, I'll just taking some scraps, but that's about it, though.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Shelfell will take the rest.
Having bad ideas, and it's fine.
I noticed.
Sometimes you gotta go through it.
I'm trying to decide if it'd be how.
Mary
how
said I'm
different
doing
it'd be to
good
make
too.
a-
This
a
weekend will be
railgun,
spent with friends
basically.
and trips to IKEA. Nice!
Nice.
That sounds so fun, but not too busy, which I
Hell
love.
yeah.
Busy but not too busy.
Well,
Yes,
at
that's
the
the
same
perfect
time, maybe
balance,
you're not
Mary.
fast
Like
first.
casual, fun errands. Ah, I love it.
You are doing your best.
Joova said, thanks, Mary. That very much doesn't depend on me. Yeah, unfortunately. Joova said, OMG, you're gonna eat some IKEA
Did I hear
meetballs?
that
Heck yeah,
Shelfell
are
was
you?
Interested in magic and technology?
Oh yeah, you would have done.
Okay, cool. You and you're gonna have a talk later, Shelfell.
Shelfell
idea.
nods and Shelfell nods and says,
But I-
yes, when I'm done with him.
But I don't know how to make it happen.
Shelfell's excited. She looks kind of bouncy and is like, that sounds fantastic, and keeps tinkering with the magnetic art.
Perfect.
I think you should be playing with. Oh, never mind.
Mary said, I'll get some bags to store in the freezer too for your weekdays. Heck yeah, gonna get some of the famous IKEA meatballs. Yeah.
Do we let Shelfell wander into the woods again?
No, I'll go get them. I got Jonah's, so.
You can track them pretty good. Okay. Shelfell bows
Yeah, I was
awkwardly
gonna-
at you.
By the way, DM, is my dagger okay after this double shock?
Oh yeah, no, the deck is fine.
That's
Oh,
so
cool.
great. You're gonna get the
Yeah.
meatballs to bring home.
put it down.
Go
Chova
ahead, just
said,
roll
I
an
haven't had them
investigation
ever,
roll.
but I heard it's good. Yeah, neither have I. I've heard they're famous, though, and really tasty.
See, at this point, since I can't see at night, I would.
Mary
have
said
taken
they're
the
pretty
mojo
wholesome.
if y'all-
That's okay.
I also live
I was
with
like,
the
I don't
Swedish
know how
desserts.
to
Oh, I
do
bet
that,
those are so
not that
good.
I was-
Oh, especially the chocolate. Chova said, am I right to assume where you are from your name?
Okay,
And have
yeah,
you ever
you're
had
you're able to find
chavepi?
both of them. It
Chavepi.
helps that they kind of
Chavepi.
reflect the
I always
torchlight
forget how to say it. I'm sorry.
back at you.
But I know what it is.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll snag both and I'll go pass them back to Shafel and then start walking back.
She bows awkward again and kind of claps them together and puts them in her pockets.
But of course,
Perfect.
this goes on over.
She's been shown that that's like the way to show gratitude in the most formal manner, so she's very attached to that.
Fair.
Oh dear. And you guys did so before the combat. You did complete a long rest. So with that, it is time to get going once more.
Yay!
Not
Yay.
second
Yay.
longest.
Yeah.
But what about? And hear me out.
Oh.
Right, right.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
Will the cart ride count as a short rest time or nah?
It will count as a short rest time. Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, I love that little horse and cart. It actually came
It's
out
really
a lot better than I thought it
cute.
would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
it's super adorable.
kind of a
I'm
fan.
gonna
yeah.
give control to both Dove and Dadia since they're the designated drivers.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
But just decide between you
It'll
which
be
one's gonna be
fine.
moving you.
Oh lord!
Just don't give it to Shalfel. That's all you gotta worry about.
The cart falls, everyone dies.
You had one job.
The cart is flammable, guys. It does catch on fire.
I'm a
Got it.
professional.
But yeah, as you guys get going again,
Chova said it's like
it's
meatballs, but
basically
not
just how
balls.
straight
Yeah, they're
road
fingers
to
and
Bob
not
and
cooked
Keith.
in sauce, but grilled.
Um,
Ooh, that sounds better to me,
however-
Chova. Honestly, that sounds
How-
really good.
As you get to about,
Mary said, I actually live in Germany currently, and I think I
you
have
would
had
all
chavepi.
see and hear,
Chavapi.
uh,
But don't ask me where.
Marketing.
It was either a HelloFresh dish or something someone
the
made for
marching
me. Oh,
steps coming
nice.
towards
I like both depending on the
Uh,
mood.
coming
Oh, it
down
sounds
the
really
road.
good.
Oh boy.
Chova said, if you ever venture
And
into the Balkans,
as
be sure to
you
try to have it.
kind of- as-
But
as
only
they
if it
come
comes
into
with a
sight, you come
flatbread.
into sight,
Ooh,
you
fladenbrot
see,
and lepinje.
a
Lepinje?
lead person.
That's
followed
awesome.
behind by a couple of soldiers you would recognize from the Iron Fist.
Oh good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's your thing.
Chova, look at me talking in 3 languages.
Let's
Hey,
check that.
that's fancy, man. Like, that's a really big deal to me. Like, I would love to learn 3 languages. Shoot,
And
that's
this
awesome.
man.
Big ups for that one.
Is the one
Hello,
leading.
sirs.
And as he, as they march towards you, you see them all kind of turn their attention to you as they walk past, and they see Dove
I
and
do
Davy
have
are in
mine.
front of the car.
So
Yeah.
any recognition going on?
Ooh.
I do my iron fist on my arm is where I keep mine.
The context clues alone, you would know that he's going to be the Iron Fist representative in Thaumaturge
Oh.
Keep.
That's who we're after.
There.
If you want to know specifically, go ahead and roll history and see if you've met him before.
Mary said, yes, we call them kebab in
Oh, I'm
Greece,
great at
but I
that.
guess that's the broader
Yeah,
term for
it's
minced
somehow so
spice
well
grilled
for you.
meatballs. Oh, I didn't know that. That's
You would
cool.
both be-
Now I know.
You would both be familiar.
I never pronounced kebab right.
with
There's a clip of them
Canton
making fun of me. It's okay.
so I didn't know.
Chova said, oh no, kebab is completely
New
different.
name.
Mary said, I'm impressed. Whenever I try that, I got bilingual. Nice.
Man, he
Ooh.
looks tired.
You'd be tired.
Tired of us already.
Fucking out
It's
of
got
shit over
Obi-Wan episode 1 energy.
here. best energy.
The best.
As he spies the two Iron Fist insignia on the drivers of the car, him and his men will stop.
Jova said, "Look out!
He will
But all good food."
brush
Yes.
the not needed to be.
Jova said,
brushed
"Anyways,
hair
I
at
need
the
some
back of his head.
sleep. Have a good one,
Oh, kind of
friends. Thank you,
look up.
Jova, for coming by. I hope you get some good
Forest
rest.
sure is quiet today.
Hopefully, we'll get to hang out tomorrow morning too, if I can even get my stuff up.
Quite peaceful.
I hope that work goes so smooth and you don't get any crazy crowds, because
For the most
let's be
part.
real, we don't need any of that.
How are you faring, sir?
Kind of see him give like a semi-awkward glance to the men behind him and back at you. Fine, we are just regular patrols. You on business in town?
I believe we were looking for you, actually.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're our representative in Thaumaturge, correct?
Oh, well, yes. We must have had our wires crossed.
Are you coming to see us?
Jova said, "Hop on Minecraft with us tomorrow." Oh my
There's two
gosh.
very different
Yeah, I
questions
actually
that
might.
get asked there.
Don't tempt me.
You ask
I'll have
if
to
he's coming
check. I
see
need to get it
you,
downloaded,
and
really.
She asks at the same time,
I have
"Do
no
you
time this
have
week,
them?"
but that would be so fun, Jova. I really want to. I want to join,
And
so
there's
I'm gonna
just
get it
another
downloaded this weekend at
awkward
least.
silence as you see the
Thank
the
you
Iron Fist
for being here. You rock.
soldiers kind of fidget, and one of them is like hand on his sword, uneasy.
I'm gonna look back directly at Data and just, or I guess next to actually. You're sitting right next to me.
Just to confirm, we were sent here to check in with him and report back to the commander, right?
Yes.
I would make sure my brain's working properly.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you're all good because we were gonna go check to make sure that there were no attacks similar because we were chasing the brother who were
Right.
potentially gonna go do the same thing here. So
Right.
we're just here to go do some quick little what's up, how you doing?
Yeah, what's going
I don't know.
on?
Talk about that.
So,
Ricard does also want you to kind of check if the Radiant Templars are planning an attack
Oh.
on
Yep.
on
Yeah,
Valkyrium.
that's the other goal. Yeah.
And this guy, being the Iron Fist guy, is seen as an ally. So.
Okay. Yeah.
we were sent by Grakar, Commander Grakar, to check in with you over here at Thaumaturge.
That makes far more sense, yes. Okay, yes, understood. What is his question?
Well, there was an attack in Velicorium on the smithy.
Yeah, yes, terrible business.
We wanted, part of it was making sure that there was nothing similar happening in Thaumaturge Keep.
Well, the forge here is extra protected now. It has double guards. There have been no suspicious individuals of any kind recently.
I will produce a cloak. The ones that I stole off the dead bodies. And I'll kind of hold it like length long and just be like, the attackers were wearing these cloaks, and we were slightly potentially tipped off that they were going to be making their next move over in this direction.
And
That's the
Dove
concern.
and Daydia, go ahead and make me insight checks.
I was going to ask to do that to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Oh shit, I got a 0 in this.
Jonah and Shalfel. Technically, Dove, if I remember right, your item would have kicked in by now.
My item?
Your item.
All
That
right.
one.
That one thing, it sounds like. I don't know.
It's if you check your Discord chat, it's in there.
Oh, thank you very much.
While I check with the other two as a convenient filler. Jonah and Shalfel, how are you reacting to these conversations that's just going on around you?
Well, I'm listening, but I was about to do something as well, but not now.
Okay.
But I was listening, definitely.
Are you like actively listening, like watching them, or are you just kind of sitting there listening to the conversation?
No, I'm watching them.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll the insight as well.
Okay.
Shalfel.
Hi.
Assuming you're watching.
Oh yeah, she's watching intently, and she's documenting what everybody's saying to each other, in case she needs to know the words for later.
Writing the scripts.
She's got to know.
It's just never chill.
No, never.
I
There's
do-
no such thing. Fantastic.
And then, Shalfel, you can also roll the insight, and Doug, you may ask your question.
Okay. I'm going to ask if this person is consistently trustworthy.
You asked the right question, it sounds like.
That is legitimately a fantastic question.
Good.
Perfect question.
All right.
Hey.
I have the answer for it as well.
Okay.
That was absolutely pinpoint.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
everyone would notice, and this includes you, Dadia. 5 was enough.
Really?
Yep. As soon as the cloak is produced, his face pales. And he does his best. He does his absolute best to hide any recognition on his face. But the paling that everyone notices is already enough. And then everyone except for Dadia would notice recognition in his eyes. So you're all aware that there's something about this cloak, and everyone else he recognizes this cloak. That was a lot of segues to get to that point.
With all the right segues, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's going to kind of react to the cloak being produced. Oh, well, that is good to know. We will be able to inform the guards at the gates to keep an eye on anyone with those cloaks. But so far, I have not seen anyone with those cloaks.
Something
What's your
the
name?
matter? Go on.
Sorry.
You do it.
What's your name and rank?
Captain Thorn. That is the most sure of anything he said.
Okay. Did he report it the correct Iron Fist way?
Yes.
Okay.
Captain, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna Jonah just hops to the front end of the car. I'm just gonna squish between Dove and Dadia, and
Over our shoulders.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. No, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Oh well.
Boom!
I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna say, oh, Captain, please. Have you seen this man anywhere in town? And I'm just going to produce a picture of my brother.
Oh.
Like a bust.
As we have ascertained, this man is not very good at deception. His cluelessness is genuine. He does not recognize your brother, and he shakes his head to the same point. No, I can't say I have.
Oh. I'm not gonna roll back to the back. Thank you. Well,
Follow-up
Should we
question. Oh, sorry.
please.
We were also ordered to make sure that the Radiant Templars haven't been getting any ideas they've been making any unusual movements recently.
None of their movements have been unusual. No, they've all been as expected in this situation.
Shelfels can.
Yeah.
She kind of wants to. Oh wait, never mind. Well, maybe actually, I can get away with it. I think if I'm subtle enough. Before anybody asks any more questions, I'd love to possibly cast Friend on this guy if I can. Or Friends.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I'd love to actually get some information from him.
Alright, you know what?
That's valid.
I will confirm you were able to get away with that stealthily.
It says applies a little bit of makeup on the face as it's happening, so I figured I could just like kind of smack my face with powder, like rub my face in a way that makes it look like I'm fidgeting. But
I was just reading that doesn't actually clarify like whose face, does it?
that's true. Whose face? Just slap the guy and like we're friends now.
just very casually poke Davia on the side with some concealer.
Have a good night, Mary. Sorry if I missed you, but I hope that you have a wonderful night and sleep well.
Yeah.
Touch his face.
Yeah, no. So you could just be like brushing something off your hair out of your face or something casual, and yeah, no, that would be fine.
Yeah, that's what I
See any
kind
reason why not.
of figured. I was hoping anyway. Let's see.
Alright, and
Okay.
it just works.
Awesome.
There's no saving throw or anything. So you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at that at Captain Thorn.
Okay. Shelfel's gonna kind of like saunter into the situation a little bit, and this is definitely gonna be a side of Shelfel y'all haven't seen. She's gonna kind of be like a 180 different person. Very standing tall all of a sudden, doesn't have her notebook in her hand, and she's gonna say, "Oh, dear friend, we're really just trying to figure this out. Are you sure that you really don't recognize these cloaks that my friend has?"
Go ahead and roll me persuasion with advantage.
I have a 6 on persuasion.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, the dice, man.
The
Oh,
dead?
damn.
For these little small bits.
So, he just like his facade drops completely. He recognizes Shalfel as being a true friend at this point. And he lets the guard down almost visually. Well, of course I recognize them. Those guys are everywhere. But
Everywhere, huh?
I mean, around here they're swarming. And he just kind of points somewhere on the south. I wander into the woods whenever they leave town. That's where they've taken the hostages.
Hostages, huh? They have hostages. That's wild. What's going on with hostages?
My wife and kid.
Huh.
They took them. They're forcing me to lie for them to keep this war going.
Shelfel's gonna kind of look around and make sure that nobody's listening to us real quick.
I mean, his soldiers are listening and your party's listening, but that's
Yeah.
that's everyone you can see.
Okay.
Right. She wasn't ready for the truth bomb.
Yeah, that's a hefty one.
I will say you will see Davier getting actively like angry listening to him, listening to what he's saying.
Yeah,
Not
standing up
at
taller.
him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just frustrated with the situation for sure.
Going pale.
Yeah, so Shelfel's gonna
That's
go.
over here.
"Ew."
We were supposed to meet an Iron Fist detachment from Velicorium and tell them that Templars are mobilizing.
Mm.
They would report that back. The battle would take out. That's why we had to do it out of the city. Templars aren't mobilizing. But obviously they met you instead. That means the attachment should still be coming. And as the 60th second of Friends passes,
Oh, no.
his face, you kind of see him, he like brings his hand up to his head and he like rubs his forehead and he's like, why did I tell you that?
And she's gonna... Shelthel's gonna just kind of skimper back and go, I do not know what you're talking about.
Got good news for you, Captain.
This better be good news.
You'll be seeing your family tonight. Where are they keeping them at?
Sounded like in the woods.
Davey, can you make me a persuasion check with advantage as well, please?
Sure.
Please, not 20, that'd be obscene.
Oh.
Hey, guess what?
The dice are on it tonight, dude.
100% reverse psychology with dice.
Works every time.
Oh boy.
So again, he is like laser focused because you're the one speaking, Data. He is staring daggers into you, and as soon as you say that, again, his facade just crumbles live on camera.
This man is tired.
And the worry lines appear instantly, and his face just sags, and you see the corner of his eyes are tearing up, and he just points south, and I don't know where they go exactly, but they're in those woods. Sometimes they take the hidden water pass, so by the river.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. When the attachment comes, you're gonna tell them the truth, not necessarily about your family, but you're not going to start a war, but you will return back to Thaumaturge after and act as if you've done as they have told you. We are going to go find their base.
Dove will kind of pipe up to the captain and be like, when you meant attachment, do you mean that there are other hidden enemies within the Iron Fist capital area?
The very Confederating of Templars is doing the same thing as I am on his end. Ways of war. As far as I'm aware, though, they're bribing him with power and status. Since no one could love that man.
Oh, we definitely gotta get that guy. Yeah.
We'll have to deal with that after we deal with the more immediate situation.
Well,
I can't accompany you, but I can at least send some soldiers with you, if you wish to have them.
Only if it wouldn't cause them to be suspicious of some soldiers not being on patrol or in town.
My personal guard is absolved of those duties, so... And he kind of clicks his fingers at the four soldiers behind him. 4 shoulders. Yeah.
He's got 4 shoulders, man.
Still works.
Them gains.
Get the shoulders.
His 4 soldiers, and they like immediately to attention, march forward, and kind of line up alongside the cart, 2 on each side. If you want them, they are yours.
I'm gonna look back at the others and.
You will potentially have a target on your back. Go on, Jonah.
Can I insight check him? See if he's going to send people to kill us.
Your standing insight check of 19 is tearing this man apart. He is, at this point, after the friends' persuasion and Nadia's
we
persuasion...
probed him hard,
Yeah, he is telling you the truth. He is on... Well, he believes you're on his side. As to whether he's on your side, different question. But he believes you're on his side, so no, he is trusting you at the moment. Who spoke before Jonah?
Oh.
Dove?
Yeah.
Dove?
It was more of the question of
Dove
Dove asking him.
back.
Yeah, if he was okay with missing 2 of his crew.
If you get my family back, it'll be worth it. I will survive until I see them again.
Shalfel's gonna awkwardly just 2-tap him like she did the first time with, I think it was Prio, with his brother. And then step back.
Oh.
She's all good when she's got her magic, but when she's not, she's...
Well, good news, team. We can demand extra pay from Gakar after this.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Better news is that we can disguise ourselves in these cloaks and probably get a little bit closer than what we'd be able to.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
The original intended, for sure.
Alright.
Well, Captain, you know what to do. We know where to go.
Thank you.
That was a lot to ingest in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's a little unnerving that so far what we're hoping is the case. So
Well, at least the templars are not mobilizing.
And you make lines.
Oh no, not another cave.
You know what? Something Dove kind of like remembers, like there were those that cast hold on us and then went and potentially just killed off these people. I don't know where they play a part in this. Nor do I know if this is a friend of an enemy or an enemy of an enemy. So I don't we'll have to keep that in mind.
I agree.
There we go.
Especially if they're hunting people who are supposed to be looking like these cloaks, and if we put them on like Tornorus, we may have to quickly
adjust. Yeah.
throw these off. Yeah.
We'll need to make an
I will
adjustment.
say for now, if anybody wears cloaks, one should probably be you, Dove, as you are you stand out a little bit more.
Yeah. Sure.
Not a bad
Get
idea.
one of the taller ones cloaked on and just. If a robot could sulk, it's what she's doing. Still driving the cart though, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh man.
Alright, so, obviously, point about the soldiers accompanying you. Obviously, you've only got 3 cloaks in total. There's already 4 of you. There's now 8. What do you want to do with them? It's one of those where they're not exactly going to be good for stealth. You're going to know that about them. They're more going to be kind of brute force attackers.
Neither of us are cart. We could leave them at the cart for that safety's sake.
So,
and then be at the entrance of wherever.
Yeah, I have idea. 3 of us put cloaks on. Probably blah blah blah. Dove, me, and Jonah,
I was gonna say, I feel like Jonah should probably put one on because if his brother's around.
or somebody
Yeah.
recognizes he's related. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a problem.
And then we act like we've taken Shalfell prisoner? Question mark.
Perfect. That's what
and
I was
then
I
thinking
don't
of doing.
look like my
Nice.
brother that much.
I don't know,
Okay.
man. I recognize it.
I don't know how you did it, but most people don't.
Very carefully.
With a major insight roll.
And then the knights wait outside for combat to start, but we try and get as far in as we can and find the prisoners before anything happens. Just because we want to make sure prisoners don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We now know they have hostages.
And then potentially pincer attack with knights.
Okay, and then for the coverage of having Shalfell being like our captive, should we say that they were wandering too close? We're bringing her for questioning. Like, what are we trying to make sure that we're all on the same page
And
about?
get our story straight.
She
Yeah.
was asking questions. She was asking questions about us.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah.
believable.
Quick, sketch something that's similar of these cloaks in your notebook so that we can turn to that page and say, look, she's been following.
I have an odd
Nothing's
feeling
already.
already there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's already got some stuff sketched down here.
So
Yes, that's
go
perfect.
ahead and Dove will be like, go ahead and put like a little maybe like a leaflet there or something so that we can just turn to that page only in case we need to show that like this is why we're bringing you in. Otherwise, hopefully we don't have to like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she'll turn to her pages and then she's gonna wrap her pages around and kind of try to do her
Okay.
best to make sure that they're sealed down if she can. Do I have any wax in my kit?
Okay.
Sorry. No, I guess not.
What if I ask us to hand over the journal? Maybe we shouldn't use the journal at all.
That's what.
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
at, like we can just show it and then put it away quickly. Of like it's like the fake badge flash where you're like, yeah, see, look. Anyways.
Yeah,
Back
right.
to journal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Backup journal. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
Could
If you have an
totally.
extra piece of loose leaf. just
Ooh,
sketch that
yeah.
real quick, maybe while we're coming, and then
There you go.
just only have that piece of paper.
Yeah, she can do that. She'll vigorously be trying to make implicative evidence towards herself, essentially.
Yeah, perfect.
I would like to guarantee that my Iron Fist badge is covered by my cloak or by the cloak,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or just
That
put
would
it away, whichever is easier.
The cloaks are semi-magical in the sense that they kind of fully envelop, no matter the size or the build of the person wearing them. Obviously, height differences aren't hidden, but the cloak itself fully envelops the wearer. So there's no problem with it if any of your badges or insignias or anything showing, or even face details until the hood is actually pulled down.
Okay.
So, in
Very
that
illusionary
respect,
based.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm fine being tall. I don't need to make myself appear shorter. I should be okay.
Yeah, I'll just put on the cloak. Never done this before, actually.
You'll do great.
Maybe I should stay with you in the front of the guard.
Sure. Or
Sure.
you could be the one who's technically keeping an eye on Shalfell in the back of the cart too. But what would be a good idea is that the cart's left out, so we're walking.
Maybe you should be doing that, Dove. You look more fitting than me to transport prisoners.
That's fair. Yeah. If you want to trade me spots, then yeah, we can walk in with you two in the front and then me in the back with Shalfell.
Shelfell's practicing prisoner faces.
Sad,
Just sad.
remorse, fear.
Yeah. Be scared.
emotions.
Be,
Stress,
I
anxiety,
am scared.
yeah.
despair.
Yes.
okay. So, Dove, Dady, and Jonah have cloaks on.
Yes.
Shalfell is prisoner.
Yeah.
taking in. Knights are to wait outside until combat starts.
Yep.
Okay.
Should we leave the cart?
Yeah,
Also-
we were thinking of leaving the cart out.
Yeah,
And
we're going
then-
on foot. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Following the rough kind of guide of Captain Farn, you are able to kind of pin down an area. It isn't until Shalfel sort of picks up on a kind of latent magical energy nearby
Okay.
that you're able to trace it immediately to a very small clearing where there is a faint embossed M, kind of hazy, floating in the air. And as you approach it, the three of you wearing the cloaks would kind of feel the part of the cloak that has the M insignia on it respond. And the M opens up into a large stone archway as through a very thin kind of veil you see a large fort-like building on the other side.
Oh my.
Oh
Like
dear.
behind nothingness.
Yeah, so it's literally just a sheet, and if you look in through that sheet, you see the fort. If you walk around it, you see nothing.
Jeez.
Let's head in.
All right.
Oh, more complicated than I believed.
Oh,
Oh lord.
Oh no.
all right. So you should all be able to see stuff.
Oh, I see
Some
something.
So, small update. I have added torch tokens to the spots on the map where torches are lit because that was an issue we had last session. So, for example, for turning off torches and stuff, you now know where they are. And then for Postal and Unbridled, who never played with me before, it looks like you're like next to this guy. My entrances to dungeons are like basically infinitely long. You can spend however long here planning you like,
Okay.
and nothing can like see you. Nothing will interact with you. And it's only when you start moving into the dungeon that's when you start becoming like visible and stuff.
Okay.
Just so as to not alarm you that you are immediately staring at a man and his cat that's on fire.
Gotcha.
But you
Alright.
do see them from where you are, just as a kind of physics twist.
Gotcha.
At any
Also, I can't move my character. I don't know if that's for right now or.
Try now.
There we go.
Yes.
You're probably stuck on the restrict movement page.
I think so.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah. So as you enter.
Fun fact for those who didn't know, by the way, if you hold left alt, you can put yourself in between the spaces.
Oh,
If you
what?
put your just to make it easier to put yourself somewhere on these
Oh, cool.
slightly tight cornered maps.
The only time I say not to do that is during combat rounds, but it is a very good point for dynamic lighting maps.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get a lot more detail. As long as you're not within combat mode, left alt, you can put yourself kind of on the line so you don't have to be quite as fixed in your positioning.
Nice. Okay, good to know.
But yeah. So as you enter through the portal, there's a long hallway there. As you glance down, you see the torchlight flickering in the distance, and also there's a disc of light coming from this panther as it stalks up and down, the flames rippling across its whole body. So you're also seeing kind of bits of that, as well as the shadow of one of these cult members who's kind of patrolling with the panther. The knights, upon seeing the dimensional kind of door, are gonna ask if you want them to wait inside but out of sight, because they might not be able to enter otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
they're gonna do that. They will basically be positioned at the entrance, so that they are definitely inside if combat starts. You guys are free to proceed now, as much as you'd like.
I'm gonna whisper over to Shalfels. Do you recognize what that is?
She's gonna whisper to her best of her ability. Like, kind of, but not really. Like, kind of, but not really.
Oh.
It's, can I do
I
a...
don't know what it is.
Maybe I can do an Arcana check on it.
Alright.
Quietly.
You can either do Arcana or animal handling.
Oh, that was weird.
We'll go Arcana. My animal handling's not very strong.
I can also try to see if I ever saw this type of stuff before.
You can roll me for that one, Jonah, a history with advantage. Shalfel, you would be you notice from the way that the creature is acting, that it seems to share more traits with that of a familiar instead of a beast. You get a more a conjuration vibe from the creature.
Okay.
So whatever it is summoned, which kind of takes, you can't really pin it down because anything, quote unquote, can be summoned.
Yeah.
So that's how you've got it nailed down to.
Okay.
Jonah, you would be familiar, especially if you're traveling of the land, and just in general, like not being part of like a designated combat group. Traveling the land just out and about has gotten a little bit more dangerous because of the way that the elemental surges have affected the animals as well. So whereas before wildlife might be something like bears and wolves and tigers, now it's like frost bears and chaos spiders and stuff like that inhabit the land, because they're also getting this magical energy.
Yeah, they are a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah. So seeing something like a panther that's on fire, not actually that shocking, really. Dove and Dadia, you might have been less familiar because you travel as a combat group, which scares most wildlife away. So, kind of, but again, a panther on fire, not the biggest deal.
Okay. Is this guy like moving around, or is he just chilling there?
Yes, so they are kind of patrolling back and forth. Again, like I said, you're just in your planning phase. These guys are kind of just going,
Out of
Okay,
my sight.
They're not getting far from the entrance. Okay.
No, this is their designated post.
All right.
Right.
Smack
I
in the face,
think we
okay.
should
I don't do that, but
avoid as. Dove, no. Alright, I think we should avoid as many of them as we can. And if we can't, we have the premises of a good story with us.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get away with just doing a respectful nod and then moving forward.
If need be, because we don't exactly know where we're going, we came from the other base closer to Velicorium.
Yes.
Yes.
And if they say, "Oh, it got destroyed," we say we did not know that.
Yes.
We left before that happened.
Yes, all of our stories must
When?
be together.
Yeah. We'll just say nuh-uh.
Today.
Nuh-uh. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
We weren't needed,
Jonah,
but
you're
we
from-
weren't needed at Velicorum, and we got sent here instead around Thaumaturge Keep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're getting pushed in front by Napier.
Jonah's just repeating the story himself, and he realizes that he's walking alone. Just like,
Oh lord.
hey, where are you guys?
Behind you two.
Do you want? So what I'll do is just for the sake of now, I'll probably just move you guys as a group. Is this formation okay?
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
can
Yeah. Well,
I lightly hold Shalfel by the arm?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm playing my part.
It probably looks like, based on this formation, it just be.
Hey,
Jonah's
Muffin
hand
Dragon,
just
how
behind
are
Jonah.
you? I see you've
Oh, I
been
was gonna
streaming
say, I was
lately.
like,
I've been
yeah, he's
poking
gonna
in,
have
but
to
I
make
have
Shalfel
not
change
been able to be
places.
chatty in streams too much lately. I can do like one in the morning and that's
I'm
it.
sorry if
I hope you're so well
was reading my
though.
token at the same time.
Gosh, I love your emotes.
Jonah will try and
I never get tired of
into
them.
it a little bit.
Happy Groundhog Day! Yes,
Remember,
I think
try and just
we
do
are
normal
getting an
nods
early
first,
spring.
and
I don't know
then
how things are
if
for
you ask
you,
questions, we'll talk.
but very early.
Yes. Kind of want to wait if this guy is gonna go. Oh shit.
This guy is just going to as he kind of as he sees like you all coming in, he doesn't seem phased. It's hard to tell. It's just a cloak. But you can tell his gaze trains onto Shalfel, and he's gonna just kind of mutter to you. So this is straight up Draconic.
Okay.
Thank the Lord.
Sitting
So-
here with common, like what?
It's the one I know.
Quick,
Yeah.
yeah,
We speak Draconic.
the quick point
Okay.
for the party dynamic. Those of you who are Draconic sorcerers, like, your Draconic is flawless. Basically, know it as soon as you're born, speak it perfectly, so you can always tell other Draconic sorcerers because they immediately speak the same perfect Draconic. Other people who have learned it, there's a noticeable difference. Like, they can still understand it, they can still speak it. You can pick up on the tiniest little things. It's very hard to mask not being a Draconic sorcerer. And if you're not a Draconic sorcerer, that leaves you as a wild magic sorcerer. Those are the only two options.
Okay.
That's the campaign lore drop.
Yay.
So, you would all know this just by default, no matter what. So, that's the case when you hear someone speaking Draconic. If it's fluent, Draconic. If it's not fluent, wild magic. And this guy speaks to you in fluent Draconic. Well, who's this one then?
Shalfel's gonna give him her dirtiest look.
We are completely cloaked, right?
Yes, you are completely cloaked.
We look like that guy.
Jonah will just look back at Dove pleadingly.
You can't see Joan's face, by the way. So,
Oh,
But
it's
if
fine.
the cloak
Okay.
entrance,
Yeah.
I was like, if the cloak entrance turns towards my entity,
Yeah. You're basically the Nazgul at this point, just as a...
Okay. She can see my face. Okay, I'll just say one word. I'll just say prisoner.
He is going to
With the
recoil.
best.
He is going to recoil a little bit.
Okay.
it is very clear.
Oh, fuck.
Jonah is not a draconic sorcerer.
Fuck.
As soon as you put Jonah up front, I was like, yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
It's gonna happen now.
Just one word. Just one
Just
word.
one word.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you spoke Draconic, but you can learn Draconic. Is that what that was?
I fucking
Yeah. So you, Dove, you just know Draconic.
Yes.
Other people have to learn it.
Yeah.
He is not going to say anything. He is just going to let you pass with no further questions.
So,
What?
wait, am I one of the ones that... Am I technically a
You-
draconic sorcerer?
Yes, you are a draconic sorcerer.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess you would all. So, with just one word, everyone knows that I'm not a draconic sorcerer now. Fuck.
Yeah.
So, real quick...
Now a dark sorcerer.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah,
so
by the
that-
way, guys, I'm not a draconic sorcerer.
so did that guy, like, recoil in disgust? Is that what that was?
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah, like literally, wild magic sorcerers blow up at random.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like those guys,
They
they
get a little crazy
just blow up.
sometimes.
So he is just like, you go on past, brother.
You have right of way.
Uh-huh. Just like
That's
come
a
over here,
that's a you
take
problem,
my
bud.
panther for a walk,
We're gonna go clear.
mutter something to that guy. And yeah, it's kind of more of just a free walk at this point.
I'll just very quietly, well, when I'm sure no one else is listening, I'll just whisper, "Sorry," to the rest of the group.
That's
Wait.
fine. We got through.
Does that mean I'm the only draconic sorcerer?
I am
Or
also.
is Dove tech... Okay, Dove technically is too. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
cool. That's fine.
I know we ended up with an even split. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Like wild magic?
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
It's just as wild as wild magic. Yeah.
So again, this guy is just like, again, he kind of looks, kind of notices you, doesn't really say much. Most of his interest is on Shadowfell, but he's not like interacting or anything. He doesn't seem to have heard the news, so he's just treating you as normal.
Yep.
Letting you guys walk through.
Obviously,
Do
he
I-
doesn't
okay.
know who we are.
Obviously.
We can't see anyone's face, right?
No, not even your own faces.
Ah, fuck.
We're all sneaky.
Yep.
You know,
Sneaky
honestly,
booties.
them being afraid of Jonah kind of works in our favor.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
So many of them.
And at a point like this, I'm gonna need to ask someone to pick a direction.
Oh.
I would say personally forward, but I don't know what you guys want to do.
Just gonna go forward too.
RNG told me forward.
I am prisoner.
That was the other thing I found amusing. The prisoner is the one who can see the best out of legitimately everyone in this cave.
Capt-
Well, it's those people are all going in different directions, or just chilling there, or
Yep.
nothing.
A lot of them, they're just kind of chilling. They're patrolling. They're kind of like watch.
Can I? Do we pick bits of conversations?
So far there's not been any people who are together to be having a conversation, but some of them are like, they do talk to you as you go past. They give greetings and stuff. And you would have, at the very least, picked up on the fact that there are multiple wild magic sorcerers in here as well. They're not all draconic. There are people in here who are wild magic sorcerers, so when they speak to you, they greet you in draconic, but it's that flawed draconic. But again, like they're mostly given a wild birth. They tend to be the ones who are a little bit on their own. But just as a point, they do exist.
Nice.
TM just. Oh, sorry, no.
No.
No, I'll just ask you a question in private.
Okay.
Is it /GM that I have to write in chat or?
/W, and then
W.
you can do Philip, I think, because that will pop RGM. Those of you who are in game, on the left hand pathway, there is a doorway at the end, and then the straight path is a again, the path just continues upwards.
I feel like the dungeon would be farther in, but I'm not sure.
Left.
I'll hear the whisper of a left, and I kind of do a very like cloaked shrug. Agreed.
Can't see down there. Let's go.
Can't see nothing.
Yeah, just like very, like under my clothes, I'm just gonna grab one of my 2 holy symbols that I have, and I'm just gonna go left. No, but like just for a second, and then I'm not putting them out. I'm just.
Yeah. At this point, Shalfel's leading the idea.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's gonna act like she's being led, but she's gonna kind of like nudge when necessary.
Walking in this direction.
That
do
is
it.
acceptable.
Are you just opening this door when you get to it?
I can't see shit for some reason.
I literally.
Yeah, no, there's no torches down here, so I'm literally just asking, do you push the door when you get to it?
I would put my hand out, yeah, and if it's a door vibe, then yeah, I'll kind of slowly open it.
Feels like a door to me.
Wrong way. Good to know.
Oh no.
The guy kind of initially inside, like the one closest to you, is kind of going to turn when the door opens, and he's going to kind of look and then look at Shalfel, I guess, per usual, and then just kind of mutter in flawed Draconic. Another one. I wasn't expecting a third delivery.
We take one more step forward. I want to see more.
Shelfel's eyes go wide. Did not like the word delivery?
Forward, but yeah, but I will be kind of more in front.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, I would have traded spots then if we're putting her there.
Yeah, it's more just for this sake of being able to see.
Where are we keeping them?
Well, if we've got a third one, we're gonna have to go into the room up. Probably gonna have to go the long way round.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the bosses are having a meeting right now, so you're gonna have to go back the long way.
Gotcha. This place is a damn maze.
Well, you get used to it.
Head back. Let's head back.
Yep. I'll kind of like in a shooing manner, like we just excuse me.
This
I
way.
assume the long way means going all the way down here.
Yes, if you choose to go the long way back, right back to the beginning, turn left.
Okay.
But as you get to like here, and the door closes, you're not bound by that logic.
No, yeah, though, but
at this point, it's completely up to you.
Yeah.
Shalfel will whisper quietly, like, secret meetings might be important.
If we take one step to the north, I would like to ask this man how long the meeting's been going.
He's going to respond in fluent Draconic. Maybe about an hour. I don't think they're actually having a meeting per se. I think they're just the guards.
Wait, what?
You know, guarding the hostages. Obviously, they got the boss man doing it. These are important people.
Well, we got one more for him.
Again, just gonna peek at Shalfell. It's the only thing that looks different in this place.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you've got another one, it's gonna stand by and let you walk past.
Nice.
Boop.
Let's go.
Oh, boop.
Going along, we might have been bad.
Ready?
And this guy is just gonna be chilling here with his fluent Draconic. Just be like, oh, another one?
Another
Well,
one.
Well, he's just gonna go and he's just gonna unlock this door.
You guys are stupid. Cool.
Perfect.
And then the door gets locked behind you.
Oh.
Love that. You hear the little clicking of it, and we're like, oh, huh?
Yeah.
Keep going.
And the guy closest to you is going to bark out in his flawed Draconic. Who the hell is this chick?
Shalfell's gonna give him an eyebrow that's very aggressive.
Just gonna more or less step forward. Jonah will go. Someone who's been snooping around a little too much. Wild magic.
Another one, eh? Oh.
Yes, around Thaumaturge Keep, actually. Been snooping around the camp quite a lot, so might as well bring her in, since she was so interested.
He's gonna kind of like be approaching. Again, even though he's wild magic, still a little bit wary of what wild magic users. It's a thing. And he's gonna stand back and he's gonna. Well, you looking to join? Is that it? Always welcome a wild magic sorceress. Sorry.
Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me analyze this bone you've thrown me here for a second. Give me
Shalfell fireballs the party.
it's this plot twist, guys. It was a villain arc the whole time.
I was to be given here so I could reign supreme.
But
Meets my throne.
oh, I guess I'm trying to weigh the options because it's like it might be good for us to keep a prisoner because we might be able to find the location of the prisoners faster. But I feel like they already pointed us in that direction, so it might be a strength to join and get more information. So I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do. Ah.
We'll still
that's
be holding on to
fantastic.
you.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, just like,
Oh. All right. I think I have enough charisma. I can do it. I really. God, why do I always pick the ballsier stuff? I can't just play safe ever. It's never like a...
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to try to convince this guy that I'm trying to join. Just to get more info out of him. Yeah, I'm really teetering, but I don't want to screw up our plan.
So, my question is, and I'm trusting you to be fair here.
Yes.
Would Shalfell have advantage because she is technically considering it?
To be fair, probably no.
Okay. So just say
If she's
normal
teetering.
persuasion roll.
Technically, yes. she's not 100% confident, but she feels like this would be a really good like source of info. Like we could figure out their initiation process and like what the hell's going on. So she's kind of like she feels like it's the best move to infiltrate, I think, further if possible. All right, we're going to do it. We won't do it with advantage because I'm fair.
Regular roll then, please.
All right, persuasion?
Hit that normal.
Persuasion, yes.
You got the shelf out.
Please, let's do it, please.
Oh, snap.
Nice. Very nice.
So he is going to he's going to kind of it's hard to emote when you're just a cloak. If a cloak could laugh, he'd be laughing. Well, right on. Right. Well, let her go. Come on, she's one of us. Well, good.
I'll let go of her arm.
Sure.
And he's gonna point at you, Jonah. You bring her over. You're another one. Us guys got to stick together in here.
I wish I could hear that more. On you. I'll just look at Shelfell. Come over, you.
Shaffel's gonna like do a weird bow and then follow quickly.
You would probably all hear the other two in the back just muttering to each other, just like, why does he always do this with wild magic sorcerers? Why is he that guy? Does this count as nepotism? I really want to talk to HR about this.
Right. This is favoritism.
I'm oppressed.
This feels racist.
This feels wrong.
But yeah, no. But he's bringing Joanna and Shalfell.
Some of it too.
It's contagious now.
Right.
Steezy in
Yeah.
general direction.
And he is going to offer a handout for you, Shalfell, in a kind of the kind of shake where he would intend to like kiss your hand instead of like shaking it.
Shalfell's gonna quiver but try to keep a poker face as much as she can.
He brings it about halfway to the face hole, but obviously with no face he can't do it. So it's a mock gesture, and he lets go.
She.
I'll have to get her a cloak from somewhere.
Well,
He's
sure someone can arrange that at some point.
Oh, get her one right now. Gotta kit it up. And he's just gonna go. He's just gonna open this chest, and he's just gonna. A bunch of stuff's just gonna rattle about inside it.
I tried
And
to
then
take a peek at his face.
it's completely hidden until you pull the hood down. The face is just like a blank slate.
Well,
And part of like the clattering goes on inside it, and he just pulls out a cloak, and it's not very neatly stored or anything like that. But he's just gonna kind of wander on over, and he's just gonna hold it on out to you.
Shalfell's gonna take it and nod her head and throw it on real fast. Probably get tangled in it if we're being honest.
All we need now is to send it to Malachar, get her properly set up. Do we have a teleport charge yet? Oh, not yet. We're still recovering from the last one. Well, you might have to stay here for a little while. Is that? We're gonna have to send you there anyway.
Dove will kind of speak up to me like, can we not just go and walk there? We have time.
You want to walk to Esoterica? Are you crazy?
Maybe.
You've clearly never had to do that journey before. Yeah, no.
He has.
Well, if she's going to be here for a while, let's give her a tour.
It's not a bad idea. He's gonna yell over to the other side, and this door over here is just gonna open. Take her that way. Take her down. See if there's anything in the treasure room she can use.
Heck, yes.
I will put Shalfel in her.
Shalfel's having a hard time hiding excitement, but she thinks she has cover because, well.
Yeah, you are now completely unreadable.
Yes.
Also, no longer have to move you guys in formation. Feel free to move your tokens about.
Nice.
But yeah,
I get to be cool like you guys.
Shelko should definitely go loot the treasure room while she has a chance.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to the treasure room right now.
I will definitely be following suit. Dove has a horrible trait of just pickpocketing and wanting everything in her pockets. So that's why she's always looting dead bodies.
Little klepto vibes. It's okay. We all do.
Yeah.
this guy is gesturing you down to this doorway down here.
Oh, me?
Just you guys in general. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't see said doorway, but I will believe you that it is there. Oh, there we go. Guys, this way.
To the treasure room.
Whooshy whoosh.
We haven't heard any names, like from
Nope.
anyone,
No.
right?
No, not yet.
Guess names are prohibited.
Yeah, it looks like identity in general is a problem.
Fuck.
Going to be hard to spot your brother. It's not good.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let you guys deal with the treasure room while I sneak around this corner a little bit.
Hold on, Daydeer's curious about something.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can locate the prison.
Yeah.
To go kidding up to before we
Good.
accidentally start trouble or anything.
I'm waiting for Shelfel at the entrance of the spot.
Like down
Okay.
Wait,
Shelf
where's
out
Shuffle
is
going?
coming to the treasure room.
over- Yeah.
Oh.
This is the new room that they've opened for us.
Yep.
And then down there.
Down
This
the
way?
hall.
Okay, so we're all going. Okay.
Help
This
me.
way.
Aha!
I'll just wait outside the doorway because
Yeah.
Oop.
totally have to give her a tour so after she gets kitted up.
These two guys are going to sort of turn, and you'd hear again in pure draconic sound. Yeah. What's going on?
I'll
recruit.
answer. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say either answer totally works.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Which one of yous?
I'll gesture to her.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna just kind of gesture at the treasure chest in the room.
I'm not going in. I just want to get rid of black marks on my screen.
Shalfel's gonna kind of like try to hide her giddiness, but like scurry up to the chest in the room, and yeah, I wanna.
So there are in all of the chests there are just a lot of gemstones scattered around.
Heck.
There
Yeah.
are like fancy crafted pieces, like embroidered handkerchiefs, clothes made with gold thread, paintings and stuff like that. In the upmost chest, there is a spell scroll and a set of clothes that give off a magical aura.
Ooh.
A rope that gives off magical aura. 3 potions.
I like those.
And you know the kind of the fans that like geisha use?
Yeah. Origami
One
fan.
of those. Wind fan, yeah. That again gives off magical aura. There's a lot more.
Oh boy. Shalfel looks like a legitimate kid in a candy store right now, for sure.
Actually, I'll give you a bit of more of a typed out list as well.
Ooh.
So spell scroll, clothes, rope, 3 potions, origami fan, and then an arrow, a stone fan, This is not like an origami fan. It's like a stone carving of a fan totem.
Mm.
And this one has a obsidian helmet. So that is your list of magical items, and then everything else is valuables.
Oh.
Gemstones and treasures.
Okay.
Bro. What a welcome package.
She's looking at everything. Just get some stuff to
She is gonna just beeline for that origami fan for sure. That's essentially a magical fidget. And she
That is.
We're just gonna hear the open and closing of it for the rest of the
yeah, for the rest of the time. Don't test me. I will buy one just to play with it on stream.
Oh lord.
They're $1.
Perfect.
It's such a good fidget. I used to have them. And let's see. She's probably going to take. Oh gosh, there's so many cool things. The obsidian helmet for sure is attracting her.
Yeah.
And then
Two plus maybe a potion of spell scroll probably be the
Alright.
limit. They'll actually
yeah,
let you raid the place.
I'm kind of like spell scroll or potion. Oh, let's go spell scroll because I'm nosy.
Alright. Alright. So the spell scroll you would at least be able to take a look at. It is a hellish rebuke.
Very
spell scroll.
nice.
Oh.
She says just my style.
I was gonna say it's perfect. It's a fire spell.
Mm-hmm. She nods approvingly. She reads.
The fan and the helm you will have to attune to or identify
Okay.
to figure out what they are.
All right. The fan first, probably. I will mess around with.
Okay. I think you have to spend an hour during a
Okay.
short rest.
All right. Yeah. So we'll
Just
wait.
tuning to an
We'll
item.
wait.
Yeah,
We'll wait.
so it'll be around.
All right. I got my goodies. That's all.
Welcome
Continuing the
aboard.
tour.
I'll wait for Shelfo.
Sorry. Adding my
I'll
My
move her out of the
goodies.
room just now, just while she's-
adding
yeah.
goodies. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Also, I'm a big fan of Explorer mode, which is what is leaving the map
I agree.
discovered
Open.
when
Oh,
people
that's
are doing somewhere.
cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Nice that you can do
Alright.
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna catch up
Big
with
fan
Dove
of that.
here. So cool.
I think he just lets us by.
Yeah, now that you're all in costume, it's literally just greetings.
Ah,
It's just
nice.
there's no more questions or anything.
Wow.
These guys are
mean,
noobs. We got
I-
this.
Thank Dove for taking the cloaks.
Yeah.
Would've been
Yeah.
impossible
If she
otherwise.
hadn't, yeah, we would have been toast.
Genius move.
The OG.
Be a loot goblin.
Just let me loot.
Wow, we really did take the longest possible way around to get to the prison, huh?
Uh-huh.
Probably. Goddamn prison. What's up?
Well, to be fair, you were told that the boss men were guarding the prisoners.
This is true.
Wait.
Did they all get teleported out of here then? Or is this just going to be a bad, like, corner? Because, damn. I'm, like, looking at the map and I'm like, we're running out of space.
Yeah. Ah! Where'd you go? Which
Davey,
direction?
before you turn around this corner,
Sorry.
you
There's people everywhere.
you hear what sounds like running water.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Okay. Which direction is it coming from?
This one.
Oh god. Please head in this direction.
Over to the left.
Follow people here. Come on. Come on, darkness.
Shelfell basically has like she has infinite vision in most corridors. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Okay.
She's trying to keep up.
Wait, guys,
I'll go
running
with you.
running water this way.
This way? Running water.
The water stops running.
Shelfell's gonna do a shout whisper for Dove and get her away.
Can I just kind of get a peek around the corner?
Yep.
What do I see?
You see a guy zipping up his pants.
Time to go.
Shoot. Dove has no idea what you mean. She's like, what, why?
We need to go.
I don't want to go down that way.
Occupado.
What did you do?
Rats.
Rats.
Ah.
I hate rats.
Rats make me crazy.
They make me crazy, I was gonna say. Here goes.
So,
This crazy one.
I don't remember if that was my first clip or what, but it's definitely one of them.
It was my first walk on, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna walk down this hall real quick, don't mind me.
so they're either being held inside these giant casket things, or they've been teleported away, or there's a hidden thing somewhere up in that room. That is my guess-tacular.
What did you say? Sorry?
What? Which part?
All of it? Just
Oh, so I'm thinking that they're either going to be up in this room with the treasure room with the three big casket-looking things.
yeah.
Oh.
Or there's going to be a secret room up here in the top part of the map, or they've been teleported away. Now,
I think it's a combination of all of the first and the third option.
Not much Lex. Now there is a big open black area on the left, which makes the secret room.
Secret room. I'm glad we're on the same page most of the time.
It works.
Can't not.
Now, how do we get away with asking them to show her? Oh, what if we went back to that main room and asked them to show her where she would have ended up if she didn't join us?
Oh, I would do.
May still be too obvious.
Nah, it'd be fine.
He seems really racist, remember? So
Yeah.
you guys are talking.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. He's racist. We got this. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Use
God.
that to our advantage.
Use it. Yeah.
I end up in one of the walls. I can't move.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh.
I'll be
I
waiting.
literally
for you guys.
cannot. Oh, I can't cheat. Okay, that's why.
Wait.
Yeah, you can go through a wall.
Oh, there's a door there, isn't there?
There is a door there. You want this
That
door
makes
open?
Yes, please.
Oop.
Open sesame.
It's still locked.
Oh no.
No.
Why
There we
we
go.
still
There it
locked?
goes.
Left, right.
Okay. I'll wait for Shelfell to get here, and then we can ask the question.
Did you guys go left
Shelfell,
or
do
right?
you need-
Oh my goodness.
You need a DM.
Maybe. Youth me.
Come here.
I was still in the I got distracted by the origami fan in the bathroom. Sorry. She's very impatient and wants to know what all these things do.
I
Sorry.
think the other thing is, Shelfell, is like half of your map is covered by the token, like the character.
Yeah, that's the struggle that I'm like
So,
trying to move around with.
Maybe minimize that.
I'm not sure. I definitely tried. But I will happily.
It's,
Where is it?
which one is that one under?
It should be under the not audio and video, but the
Is it graphics?
graphics, I
It's-
believe.
Hover to show
Is it
team
text
paint.
chat? No.
Disable
it's
auto
graphics.
sizing. Hover to show token. No.
No.
Sorry, I'm touching everything too at the same time. Video display hole. Oh.
Was it?
Video avatar
Yeah,
location.
audio and video display.
Top.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I set mine to small because it helps quite a bit.
I
Oh,
still
it's
don't
audio
know.
and video display.
Yeah.
Top,
under
regular.
the video display under that one, yeah.
Small.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my gosh! Thank God.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I changed it to names only as well. Yeah.
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 Yeah, because like if
names
we have,
only
like, your images
works.
already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
just a breath of fresh air. Thank you guys. I've been struggle busting for a while now.
Unlocked 70%
no.
of my screen.
Yeah, I did. I could see.
But now that you're in here,
Yes.
Stadia, do you want to go roll me a perception check?
Uh-oh.
Oh, sure. I'm I'm really good at perception checks. Like, I'm incredible.
Oh boy.
Where's my
You were
perception
asking
check?
for a 1.
Oh no.
Sir.
You can't.
You,
can't
sir.
do it's the
You
DM
gotta-
that has to cite the die. Fortunately, that is enough.
Oh,
Because you
Wow.
stood right next to that casket,
Oh
and you
my
can
god.
hear a sobbing coming from inside it.
Aw.
Gosh.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Can I close the door behind us that we just walked through?
It does get closed automatically, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion, like, if when the people like look away from us, if they like focus on the others, I'm gonna motion Jonah towards the caskets and just kind of nod, like I'm just like point it and then nod a little bit, like that's where they're at. And I'm gonna step back and just stand next to the door.
I'm just casually talking over to these 2 guards who are not wild magic, be like, man, do you guys feel kind of like bothered? And as I kind of gesture at
We're
the other.
saying.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I just feel really, like, you know, muted.
Right. No, I totally get that. I'm supposed to be. I'm the co-boss. I'm the draconic boss. He's the wild magic boss. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But I can't just take in every draconic sorcerer. That just doesn't
Right.
work like that.
Right, yeah, you have to kind of, like, be really, you know, with, like, a keen eye to figure out, like, who's good and who's not for this kind of job. But over here, they just get to capture whoever. Like, I'm just straight up talking to these 2 that
Yeah. I was gonna say the Riz here is strong. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna gesture to this one and be like, "Don't you feel the same? Like, come here."
It
Like,
does kind of mean that this guy is looking this way. Just.
Yeah, no, I'm.
But this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stand over
Nice.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm just gonna be like, "Guys, come on!" Like, I just.
Oh, see,
I'm
now
sorry,
he can hear you.
Oh.
Now Wild Magic Man can hear you. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll kind of look over my shoulder, and I'll just be like, looking back a little bit quieter, just like.
Can
I'm good.
can I try and hear anything from the casket when he's doing that?
With Dadia having pointed out to you, at least drawing your attention to it, you'd be able to hear the sobbing coming from inside as well. It's very muffled, but it's undeniable.
And it's just a casket, right? Oh,
Yep,
only one voice inside?
only one.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, "Hey, have you guys ever seen the ocean before?"
Just killing it. Killing it.
Why not?
I mean, there was this one time I went backpacking in Western Europe and I saw the ocean.
Oh, you did? Whoa! What about
Wild.
You said forbidden words.
It's just gonna look back at the idea. I don't know if I can speak, so.
Alright, well, this is taking a while. So I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna just kind of slide past Dove and keep going this way. Is this guy watching me or watching Dove after she mildly insulted Wild Magic?
He's watching you now, and you're just sidling past him.
Okay, and I'll just walk over and wait over by this door. We gotta continue the tour. Whenever they're done talking, it's fine. I'm just waiting. I'm not being suspicious.
I'm gonna stay here and keep talking, and I'll look at you if you're staring, and I'll just be like, I'm gonna hear a little bit more about this, but go ahead and take the new one, and do your thing.
Okay. Will do.
The new one is
gesture
ready.
my noggin over to him, like, have you been in the ocean?
Have you?
I'm waiting for this guy to turn his back to me.
It's not particularly happening. He's like, he's keeping an eye kind of back and forth. He's like curious what they are saying, but at the same time, like,
I'm
you
constantly
exist.
trying really hard to keep my voice at a level where you can't quite hear it, but you really want to hear it, but you can't. Like, that's like, I'm just trying really low.
I'm going to double down. I'm going to walk around, and then I'm going to get about here, and I'm gonna take this guy apart. Well, in another way. I'm just going to double down with a. She always does that. It's really infuriating. Complains so much.
I'll
But
slow turn over.
She never dares to say any of that to my face, you know? Just...
Those damn mechanic sorcerers, right? They think they're better than us just because they can control their powers. Yeah, he's turned away from you now, Dadia.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that thing where I just quietly walk up behind somebody, as quiet as I can be, anyway.
Yeah.
And you guys don't mind if I just start this up, right?
I mean, I'm just gonna be collectively trying to avoid, like, bring their look. The appropriate
I think, with Dove, we're doing kind of a tandem thing, I guess.
I'll just be like, man, he's probably talking crap about me.
I'm gonna have my maul in one hand and like lift up my hand so they can see with all 5 fingers and then slowly count down, like 4, 3, 2, and then after 2 I lift up my maul and I'm just gonna smack this guy in the back of the head as hard as possible.
All right.
Attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
It's time.
Now I have something I can do if this does not go well, and it's fine.
Okay. As long as you have a backup plan.
No!
All right. Backup plan.
No. Oh God.
As I fail to hit him with that, I'm going to hidden step to turn invisible. Go back over to my corner. Or like go somewhere where they're not looking if he turns around or tries something.
Okay. So
like if he
missed.
So if he notices like the whoosh of air and goes to turn around, I'm invisible.
And I'm just, if we don't see him suddenly, I'll just be like, man, every time I travel with these wild bats, you be like a little bit louder.
Double down.
Yeah, and make me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
I want to see how quickly you can stop this maul swing. Because you did say you were doing it as hard as possible.
What the?
Man, my rolls are terrible today.
Like, you bring this swishing past his head, and, like, it just about, like, it hits the dust on the floor before it stops moving. And suddenly, Dadia hidden steps away. As this guy feels like a gust of wind and spins around on the spot. So where did you move to, Dadia? You went back to your corner by the door.
Which ways are they currently looking?
Oh, well, these two are still looking at Postal. Dove. This guy has now turned basically like in this direction.
Okay, yeah. So I go back over here and then reappear, just leaning against the wall like nothing happened.
And he comes over here and he starts to check the top of this casket.
Everything all right?
Hey, what's wrong?
I felt like a gust, and I wanted to make sure that this was on timing. This does get the attention of the other two, who are slightly more worried about the casket than politics and racism.
I'll play along for a little bit, being like,
and he makes sure that the cask is secured up. And he's going to kind of double back over to here. Oh, it's fine. I don't know what that was, but there even wind in a demiplane?
Not from what I've heard of them. Can I see and how does the thing open?
Shalfel's eyes are huge right now.
It is literally just it's just a stone slab on top of another one.
So it can be easily opened.
Yep. Well, it's heavy, but it does just slide off.
Okay.
The what?
The what? Oh gosh damn it. Okay.
Fun.
Dream. It's my dream.
Should have joined these guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Man, if these guys weren't such jerks.
Oh, gosh damn it. Wow.
Is
I
anyone
desire-
gonna on top on Dadia's initial plan? Because Dadia having like hidden stepped away, he has got to take a moment
was
before he can do
great.
anything. The rest of you,
Yes.
are you acting on what he set in motion or no?
It's not bad.
It's not bad, no.
I'm not strong though.
How
Are you
many?
strong? No.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Fuck.
What was that?
Alright. I'm gonna solo spell.
Oh.
How many sorcery points do I have? 2?
3?
I have 3.
Yeah,
Okay, so
remember you saying you started us with 3, so.
You have 3, and you
Oh,
get
okay.
1 back on a short rest. All of them back on a long rest.
okay, so what I'll do, I'll solo spell minor illusion
Ooh.
right over. I'll say here, like in this square,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and make the same sound that the gust of wind made.
Beautiful.
With the light dust scampered
Okay.
around.
And I'll try to do it like repeatedly. I think it lasts a minute. I'll do it like at random intervals, more or less, to try and draw them to this point, more or less.
Alright. At the very least, this guy is gonna come over to here. Because he's the one who got attacked.
Okay,
Paranoid, isn't he?
those two aren't moving.
The other ones turn to look at him, and
Okay.
they're just kind of like, "What are you doing?" I swear to God.
Okay, but
Something's
just
in
before,
here.
just as he comes here, if the other ones aren't moving, I'm gonna solo spell an acid splash, and because they are within 5 feet of each other, I can hit both
Yeah.
of them.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So I lose another sorcery point. I'll just have to remember that I have. Well, hold on.
I have something to follow from that as soon as you're done, but yeah.
Yeah, so
It'll be
I'll
the
solo spell again, an acid splash. Where is the? Okay, so they have to make a dex save.
Dex save, yeah.
Mm. Does this count as a surprise attack too? I wonder.
It does.
I mean,
yes, that is a good point. They will have disadvantage on it. So
Mm-hmm.
that actually does make one of them fit.
I'm not trying to backseat
Which
DM. I'm
helps
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry.
Which one would you like to be the first, and which one would you like to be the second, Jenna?
To what? Oh, to
Like,
fail or to succeed?
Yes, like which one would you like to fail, basically?
Oh, do I get a choice? Okay. I
Yeah.
would like I'd like this one to fail because it's
Cool.
Yeah.
So he takes 1d6 acid damage.
yeah, that's actually not that high, but yeah, I'll just hold on.
Still pretty good.
Where do I roll for damage on this?
You'd have to add it as an attack roll. So it might be easier to just type it in chat.
Right.
Or
So I'll
do
just
it
gonna
on
roll
your-
a d6.
Or do it on your core page. It should be an attack it's on now.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Attack. Okay. I think I can modify it. Attack. Oh, okay, yeah. I think
Attack!
I got it right.
I believe in you.
Oh, maximum damage.
Very nice.
Nice.
It's a good start.
Okay, yeah. So, subtle spell
Oh,
is... That's what happens
No
if you try and cast a
components.
spell you don't have.
I was just
It's
looking at
no
show some
somatic
description.
or verbal. Okay, yeah. So... somatic or verbal. Yeah, so that's only material, that's fine, yeah. So, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like, an acid ball just hits this guy. One of them does go towards the one next to Dove, but it's kind of very last second as he's looking at his friend being crazy, spots it at his peripheral and just kind of sidesteps enough. But this guy falls to his knees in agony as this acid is burning